Yay! Finally. Hi, going on, Grumpy. How are you? Thanks for coming. It's always, I have to beat them into submission anytime I need to go online. No, I didn't offer it coffee and cookies. I should have. My goodness. Okay, let me see if I can pull you up on my phone. Bear with me. There's always something, right? Turn off my ringers. And I'll see if I can find it here. Hi, Gigi. How are you? Phew, that took a solid 5 minutes of trying to get in online. Can you guys hear me okay? Whoa, there I am. Okay. Looks like we might be doing all right. Hopefully. I may have to readjust this a little bit so you can see better and I can see the phone. Okay, can you guys see and hear? Hi, Miss Becky. How are you? Everybody saying hi, Gigi. Oh, I thought my week was going to get slower, but not a good mommy moment. Yesterday was orientation, so I was thinking it was next week for some reason. So I had my week all planned out. I was going to film yesterday and upload kind of this weekend and get a schedule in, like knock out 2 or 3 videos. Yeah, that didn't happen because we had orientation yesterday. So my boss let me off work because I'm like, hey, Tuesday or Wednesday. It's like, I'm not going to be here Thursday. I'm sorry. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Yeah, not a good mommy day. But orientation was really fun. Oh, you're working, Becky. Don't work too hard. Maybe we can help you get through the day. Hi, Steph's got this. Or Steph's got it. Sorry, I didn't mean to change it. But I got this whole section done and part of the one that I started last week. So I have been diamond painting. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I have. So that's good. I've only got this part right here to do, and this thing will be done. Oh, I turned on my light pad. Yeah, so another week in the books. Oh my goodness. Hi, Karina. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Space is saying good morning, Ginger. Oh, I got a fun. We'll wait till a little bit more of the peeps come on. This is not the diamond painting tag because I wanted to do that on a separate video. Hold on, my video is way behind. But I found a fun, kind of get to know me tag. And I thought if you guys wanted, we could work on that. I thought it would be fun. Hi, Cindy. How are you? Hello, hello. My chat keeps going way behind, so I might be behind. Okay, Gigi says, okay, so I had a big blonde moment. One of those slap your forehead moments. Okay, what was that? You got to tell. Do tell, sister. Everybody saying hi. Cindy's doing good. Are you guys off work, Cindy and Gigi? The only thing I didn't get was a pen. Let me see if I can get one out of the drawer behind me. Because if we do this tag, I want to keep track. And is the sound okay? Tell me if the sound's okay, if you have any squirrels. I just want a pen, not a marker. Oh, well. Oh, is that a pencil? Okay, I got a pencil. That's good enough. Okay, good. Sound is good. JJ says sound is fine. Awesome. Awesome. I was going to take you guys outside today because it's supposed to be sunny, but it rained last night And we had a bunch of debris that came down because we have trees everywhere. So anytime it rains or it's a little bit windy, I mean, we get sticks, we get leaves, everything. So I was cleaning that up. And the couches out there were still damp. And I thought, oh, if I'm going to have all these cords and stuff everywhere and it's kind of damp, like I know my luck. Yeah, that probably wouldn't be a good idea. Just saying. Probably not a good idea. So have you guys had a good week? Are you ready for the weekend? Oh, Karina, it rained there too. Yeah, it's supposed to rain. Kevin looked on the radar last night and he said today was going to be the only sunny day. And then for the next 6 or 7 days, now this may change. It's Ohio weather. If you wait a minute, it'll change. But the forecast was for 6 or 7 more days of rain and cool. Like it's not even going to get, it's just going to stay around 70, which, okay, I'll take that. But we've been cold for so long. I really just want a couple of nice, sunny, warm days where you can go outside and you feel like this warm blanket's being wrapped around you. That's what mama needs. Okay, so Gigi said before ordering my 2 rolls of washi tape, the last time I ordered from AliExpress was when I ordered Jeremy's birthday present. Well, I forgot to change the address for my washi tape. Oh no. Well, just tell Jeremy. He'll send it back to you. At least it's not something big, right, Gigi? Like a huge weighted package. That would be bad. I did that. I ordered from Becky's daughter. If you guys haven't ordered pens from her, she has these comfort grip pens that she puts the rubbery bands around. And I haven't unboxed mine yet because I want to do a video. But I accidentally had my dad's address on there. And he lives in Florida and he's no longer there. He passed away in August. So I had to hurry up and scramble to tell them that, no, can you change the address for me? And it was on I used to have an account called Lilypot Designs on Etsy. So they really had no way of knowing if it was really me or not, other than me, knowing that I placed the order and where it went to. That was kind of funny. I just did the same thing, Gigi. Okay, my video is way behind, so I apologize. JJ, thank God you didn't order something embarrassing, right? Yeah, like knowing you girls, that is not a first stretch. You're funny. Oh, that was a good one, JJ. Okay, so look, I don't know if you can see it, but that little mark is my halfway. Right there. You see it better with the light off? Probably not. But anyway, this little mark right here is my halfway point. So I'm kind of stoked about that. Gigi says, I got a message from him asking if it was from me. I said he could keep it. He offered to send it to me. I said, no, it was cheaper to just order more. And he said in the past he needs some. Well, that worked out well, right? That was kind of a win-win. And he ordered 2 more rolls with the right address. That's funny. Hi, Laura, darling. How are you? Darling. Oh, thank you. Cindy's throwing up some pickles, but we won't go there. And JJ says, I'm just trying to imagine that. Oh my goodness, he would die. Oh, you girls are horrible. Horrible. Becky says, hi, Laura. I have so many videos, Becky, and I got some cool things from Laura. I'm so excited. Oh, Gigi says there's only $1.37 for each 10. That's a deal. I mean, seriously. Very good deal. Cindy, I'm not reading that. Remember Lily's home? She might be watching. And this is for posterity. Like Laura and I were talking about last night. You girls are going to convert me. Jeremy says, good morning. What are you sending me? What you need, Jeremy? You don't want to know, Jeremy. Just pretend like you didn't read it. Just pretend like there's nothing going on. Right, Becky? Look who walks in right in the nick of time. Gigi says that less than $3 for 2 rolls. That's amazing. Good job. Cindy's throwing up the double icons. Busted. You guys are totally busted. Gigi saying hi, Jeremy. Cindy says, oh, a surprise. You girls are horrible. Could this be like, those gag gifts that people send to each other? We should totally do that, you guys. You know how it's the gift that keeps on giving every Christmas? We should have one of those. Like whether it's a Pega-Llama-corn or something funny, and we should just keep sending it to each other. Like, who has it now? Like, where's Pega instead of where's Bob? We should totally do that. Jeremy says, good morning. Cindy says it will be there today. Yeah, like a total gag gift, right? Laura says, okay, I will be on my best behavior. Hee hee hee. You girls are killing me. I was totally slapping my forehead last night. Yeah, you got to hear this, Jeremy. This is funny. Laura's saying hi to Grumpy and Jeremy, darlings. JJ saying hi, Jeremy. Oh, yeah, that'd be so funny. We need to get a gag gift and just send it to, like every few weeks, we'll send it to a hapless victim. Or, you know what we did one time? This was kind of fun. We sent some, not like a book that you read, but like a artist book of some kind. And we sent it off. And I'm wondering if we could like have one diamond painting that we send off to each other. And then maybe we could do a section of it. You know what I mean? And then send it off to the next person. And I think it would be really cool if, like someone could start one and then it could be a different person each month or, however long it takes us to do it. It'd probably be longer than a month. But it could be like a custom and it could be something special and meaningful to our community. And then each person can work on a section of it. You know what I mean? And then we could either donate it to, like, let's say it's a breast cancer awareness thing. Maybe we could donate it to a hospital, or the person that started it could keep it as a memento. Maybe we could, my mind is reeling right now, but maybe we could write some messages on the back of it as we finish it. And it would be a really awesome memento of like our community. You know what I mean? Oops, hold on a second. I almost made someone go bye-bye on accident. We don't want that. Jeremy saying hi. Gigi says, oh, I could send around my 3D F-bombs. We will see who gets it next. Send sriracha pops. Oh my gosh, that was so funny, Laura. Steph's got this. Love that idea. That would be cool, wouldn't it? JJ says, that's cool. Gigi says, he already knows about my blonde moment. He benefited from it. I still say keep away from Mary Jane. Steph's got it. How are you, darling? Laura, I think you spelled her name wrong. You're so terrible. You're killing me, Smalls. Killing me. So Laura and I were chatting last night on the phone, and she was telling me this story. It was so funny. We were talking about like pranks and stuff, and she was saying, "Is it okay for me to tell this story, Laura, first?" I guess I better ask you. Jeremy says I got it put up. That's cool, Jeremy. JJ says we could send around in honor of Laura. Oh, Steph's got it. She says, hi, Laura. That's her way of saying my name. Well, I'm glad you have them, Steph. That's a good thing. Laura says yes. Oh, you guys are killing me. My face is probably beet red, you guys. I'm serious. Oh, you're converting me over to the dark side. You have wine there too. Oh, Becky, stop. I'll just be in the corner over there going la 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 la. Hi, Pinky Stickers. How are you? Glad you stopped by. Just don't make me curl up in a fetal position over there and start rocking back and forth. Cindy says, oh, Jeremy says, hi, Pinky. Steph says, so does my hubby. Oh, I gotta get a tissue. My eyes are watering. I'll be right back. Oh my gosh, you guys are killing me. Okay. Cindy says, breakfast. To wait till Monday when all the dirty birds are together. Becky, you're killing me, Smalls. Okay, Laura says, okay to share. Pinky says, I'm good, thanks. Looks like you guys are having a lot of fun. Yeah, it just started. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the story I'll share. Laura and I were talking on the phone, and we were talking about pranks and stuff. And so she was telling me that when her daughter was in college, they would play pranks on each other. And this one time they got home and they were really hungry. You know, they'd been busy all day. And they went in and the freezer, and there were some pops in there. They looked like cherry pops. You know, like, so they took this big honking bite out of these ice pops, and lo and behold, it was sriracha pops. You know, those sriracha chips? I guess that used to be her favorite. And so they had taken this big, huge bite out of them. And the way Laura found out was really funny because she came home from college and she goes, oh, I got your favorite chips. And, you know, they're in, you know, wherever, in the kitchen or whatever. She goes, oh, no, I am never eating one of those again. And Laura's like, well, why? Do tell. I hope I got that right, Laura, but it was so funny. Can you imagine biting into that and thinking you're getting a cherry pop and it's sriracha? Ugh. And I love sriracha chips too. Gigi said, since we're all going to Hades, I'll have a limit waiting to pick everyone up at the gate. I've got a good visual, Gigi. Oh, that's so funny. Grumpy is saying, laugh. That's totally yuck. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Cheryl says, good day, everyone. Just popping before I head to bed. Oh, thank you so much, Cheryl. What time is it over there? I know I probably ask you every time. Is it like midnight or 1? Yeah, Steph says, ouch. And Pinky's laughing. I know. Oh, because I was telling her that one of the senior pranks somebody was telling me about was the seniors decided to synchronize their phones and say, we're going to set our alarms for like a minute apart. And they each put their alarms, their phones on high, on the ringer on high, and put them in their lockers and locked their lockers. So during the school day while they were having classes, these cell phone alarms went off every minute, and they were locked in the lockers, and none of the kids went out and got them. So they were just, can you imagine the reverb and stuff off of those metal lockers? I thought that was hilarious. But I thought that was a really good senior prank because nobody got hurt. I guess the principal had to come down, unlock each locker one by one, put all of the phones in a bucket, called the senior class over, and they had to get their phones out of the bucket and turn them off. So no, you know, nobody was hurt, no property was damaged, but I bet it was hilarious. I bet all of the kids in the other classes were just laughing so hard and you know, you could. I bet it was very musical. Oh, okay. So it's almost 12:30. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Let me show Becky's message there. Gigi says, y'all get in. We're going to the big house. Gigi, you're terrible. Gigi saying hi, Cheryl. Cheryl says hi back. I know, right, Pinky? That's a nice, harmless prank. No property damage, nothing. I know. I would have loved to have seen it. I would have been laughing so hard. I've been laughing so hard. If I had my phone in there, that I probably wouldn't be able to turn it off because I would be laughing so hard. Now, I'm sure you could get bad with some of the ringtones, but that's kind of clean fun. You know what I mean? Becky says, Mayhem, every time you say you're killing me, Smalls, I see my husband's face. The first time you said it on my video, he gave me this look and said, she's calling you fat. I just had to shake my head at him. No, I'm not. Oh, pinch him for me. No, every time I say that for me, every time somebody says something that is just cracking me up, or if they do something and I'm shaking my head like, really? That's kind of what I use it for. But if it means the other, I won't say it. Laura, I am so bad. I am got my decoder ring on because that could either be I smell so bad or I am so bad. Laura says I something insert blank there so bad I think I'm going to Hades. I'm assuming that's an AM, darling. Gigi said sounds like something I would come up with, right, Gigi? Becky says men. I'm gonna have to come up with one for him, Becky. Tell him. I'm on his radar. Or he's on my radar. No, he's on my radar. Get with the program, Michelle. I got an eye on him. Oh, Pinky says, I love when you say that. Thank you. Laura says, dear Lord, forgive me. Amen. You might need to say that a lot, Laura. Just say it. Although I did call you a wench the other day. I need to say that too. But it was all in good fun. Like I wasn't picking on her. It was mutual fun. Oh, Jeremy says I'm back. I shared your live in my Facebook group. Thank you so much, Jeremy. I really appreciate that. And what a good idea. I'm getting back in the swing of things. I'm slower than I thought because I had a little scheduling mishap this week. We had, if you weren't in here before when I was talking about it, we had orientation yesterday at the college, and I thought it was next week. So whoopsie. Oh, you're the biatch. Okay. Becky says, I know, I love it, but I see his face. Oh, that's funny. And Becky says, Laura, I think we all need to pray for you. A collective prayer will not hurt for you, Laura. Seriously. But I think we all need it, really. Cheryl says, casting evil. I know. Yes, Laura, that's a love word. Absolutely. All in good fun. I don't want anybody to think that we're picking on each other. Thank you. Yes, Jeremy. And please smash that like button. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. You have no idea. Oh, hi, Diamond Arts. Oh, thank you for coming. You're new here. I am just working on my recent work in progress, which is really not so recent. I've been at it for a while. I took a little hiatus because my daughter graduated. And so we're just kind of, if you're a diamond painter, which I think you are from your username, you can get your project out. And I try to go through the whole chat so you don't have to look up from the screen unless you want to type something in. And I'll do that for as long as I can. Sometimes if the chat gets going faster, I have to kind of skip around. So I just ask that if I miss a question or a statement and you want me to read it or you want me to respond, to just go ahead and put it back in again. But welcome. We're just here chit-chatting and laughing, and either some people are getting ready to work, some people are already at work, some people are heading to bed, and some people have their projects out. So welcome. Let's see. Jeremy's saying hi. Laura says, Becky, you're just as bad, woman. I will meet you down at the fire. Steph and Gigi are saying hi. Aw, thanks to Jeremy's Facebook group. Oh, you're working too, Diamond Arts. Wish I could, but I'm working. That's okay. You can be entertained, hopefully, while you work. It'll make the day go faster. Hopefully. Laura says coffee. I know, right? I have my tea. But I will dink dink with you, Laura. And pretty soon I'll be able to dink dink with specialness. So dink dink to you, Laura. And anyone else that's drinking coffee on this fine Friday. I have some chai tea going on today. Laura's saying hi. Cheryl's welcoming you as well. Pinky says, thank you for reading out the chat. It makes it so easy to work on my DP. Awesome, Pinky. Yes, I will do that for as long as I can, and I hope it's helpful to people. That's what we're here trying to do, is just work on our project. I don't want you guys to feel like you have to stop and think you missed something, so I try to read it all out. I'll do that for as long as I can. Diamond Art saying hi, everyone. JJ says, I'm coloring at the moment. Awesome. What are you coloring, JJ? Are you using, what are you using? Are you using like alcohol inks, or are you using just, colored pencils? Yes, and Gigi says some of us are Looney Tunes, but we love them that way. And some of you are ornery with a capital O. That makes life interesting. Totally interesting. Oops. I don't know what my phone did there. Let me draw on it. I must have hit something. Becky says, true, exactly. I love having all kinds of different people in my lives and in my life, really. Because that's what, without sounding too cliche, that's kind of what it's all about. I learn from everybody. Cheers, baby, right? Becky says, yes, Pinky helps with me driving. Oh my goodness. You be careful, girlfriend. But yes, if you don't have to look down and you can just sit and listen, that's awesome. And thank God I have my daughter to type for me. Very cool. She's such a good daughter. I just love you guys. I tell you. Seriously. JJ says, a Hannah Lynn color book. Yes, color pencil. Oh, awesome. I think that is so cool. People can do such amazing things with just one color and do shading with that color and make it darker or make it lighter. It fascinates me. I would love to see some of your work. That's so cool. Oh, you have Prismacolors. My daughter loves those. Yes, those are very nice. Jeremy says, I don't want to go to work today. Sleep sounds so much nicer. Note to self, don't stay up until 1 in the morning. Right, Jeremy? It was awesome. The orientation at college was awesome, but it wore me out. And I'm sure my husband, he was asleep and snoring by the time he was on the couch, and he just was out. And it rained a lot, but thankfully it didn't rain until towards the end. So we didn't get drenched moving from one building to the other, but she even met a possible roommate. So that's awesome. So we'll see how that goes. They have to request each other in the housing application. So if that works out, she's very relieved. So hopefully that does work out for her. Hi, Crafting with Christy. How are you? Long time no see. Glad you stopped in. Oh, she says, hello, sorry. At the hospital, Luke had 2 caps put on his teeth and a filling. Oh, poor little guy. Aw. My nephew had to have a lot of dental work when he was little. He had some kind of calcium deficiency thing going on with his teeth. There was nothing, mama could do about it. And he had a bunch of stuff going on. I'm so sorry. That's all. When they're little like that. Give him big hugs from us, Christy. And you. How's mama doing? Diamond Art says, right, Jeremy? Wish we could diamond paint at work. Where do I sign up for that? That could be like our safe space, right? When your boss is making you mad, I need to go to my safe space. I'd be in there all day, just saying. Whoopsie, did I say that out loud? I shouldn't have said that out loud. I'm going to get in trouble. Jeremy saying, hi, Christy. JJ says, I hope he feels better, Christy. I know, right? Poor little guy. Steph saying, Christy, hope is well and ready to go home soon. Christy says, hello, Bubba. That is so funny that you call him. I call my boss Bubba. I love that nickname. And then Reagan, I work with, she has a son who's 10, and I call him Bubba sometimes. Let's see. Becky saying hi to you, and Laura says, Christy, darling, yes, hope Luke is doing better. Poor little guy. Christy says he's in recovery now, and she'll definitely give him hugs. Yeah, let's go. Jeremy, that's a really good idea. Let's go ahead and throw up some heart emojis, prayer emojis, anything that you want to brighten Christy's day and to know that we're thinking about her. Go ahead and throw those up there in the chat if you can. If you're driving, don't, Becky. Unless your daughter can. That's just to let you know we're thinking about you, Christy. Jeremy did that. I saw. I hope you don't mind, Jeremy. You did that on one of your lives, and I thought that was so thoughtful. I'm kind of going to do it here if that's okay. Sorry, Jeremy, I should have asked you first, but I thought that was so nice. And Laura's even sending you a little bit of wine. Oh, Christy. Yeah, that was for you and Luke, darling. Christy says, thank you all so much. I appreciate it. No problem. Yeah, I thought that was so thoughtful of Jeremy. If you haven't seen, if you haven't gone to his lives and stuff, go ahead and visit. I mean, we have so many good creators on here. What I usually do is when I see someone in chat, depending if you're on the computer, I'm not sure how you do it on your phone. I think if you long press on someone, you can actually go to their profile. If you're new here, you can go to their profile and you can see if they have a channel or not. And I do that, and I find a lot of people to follow that way. Okay, look. I have to even get more whites. Can you believe it? I am on a roll. I am on a roll. Ray's putting some more emojis. I'm not sure because I haven't been online this week. But, yes, Gigi, that's why he's our favorite brother. He's always extremely thoughtful. Amen. Jeremy, you are such a good egg. I know I tell you that all the time, but I really mean it. You are so thoughtful and so nice and so kind. We need more Jeremys in this world, that's for sure. Now what was I saying? See, I'm having like a brain fart. Oh, Jeremy says Wolfpack's the one that came up with the idea of Mrs. Coffee, took it, and then I took. Oh, okay. So yeah, awesome to Wolfpack. Then Stephanie, she's so thoughtful too. I mean, there's really such a good group of people in this community, really. Oh, Elizabeth says, how did I get unsubbed from you? So sorry. Hey, everyone, just listening in. Oh, hearts for Christy. No problem, Elizabeth. Sometimes that happens. I mean, I know I have definitely subbed to people, and then I won't see them in my subscriptions, and I think, well, haven't they put a video? And then I'll see that I'm not sub to them anymore. So that happens. People get dropped quite often. So it's not a big deal. Yes, Jeremy's sending a bunch of love. Diamond R says he's amazing and hilarious. So sorry, have to run back to work. I'll catch the replay. Enjoy your day, everyone. You too, and don't work too hard. That's a rule. Don't work too hard. Says hello, Elizabeth. And Crafting with Christy says thank you. Oh, good night, Cheryl. Catch you all again soon. Earlier, Cheryl, would that help you out? Elizabeth says Becky and her enchiladas are evil. I bet they're good. Jeremy found an egg icon. You have to send that to me, Jeremy, or I'm going to have to copy it later. I get to put that in my favorite file for my icons. Laura says, what does it mean when you subscribe is light pink? Light pink? I've never seen that. I know when it's gray, it means... Oh, Cindy's putting up emojis. Sweet. Okay, so... Oh, what I was going to say is I haven't been on here much to see anyone's videos this week because we had 2 eye appointments. I was just going to have mine, and then they had an opening, so I slipped my daughter in there because I thought, if she's in college for the next year until summer or breaks, she'll breaks in between. But it's going to be hard for her to coordinate her schedule, come back and do her eye appointments to get her contacts refilled. So when I was there, I had this epiphany. I should get her in now. That way her subscription or her prescription will renew during the summer when she's home. Then she'd have to take her appointment and make it then. It would be easier than if she was in college. She could just order her contacts, have them shipped here, or I can pick them up, and then it won't be so much hassle for her. So that was Tuesday and Wednesday we were there. And then Thursday we went to the college thing, and then today I'm doing my live. So I'm thinking, and we have one more graduation party. We had one graduation party last week to go to. We have one more this week. I think that's the last of them. So it should be smooth sailing from here on out. I know I said that last week, and I apologize. But I have a list of videos that I need to get to. I'm just going to hammer out. Let's see. Crafty and Christy says, Cindy, why is your unicorn farting rainbows, right? I love that. Oh, hi, Crystal's Crafty Creations. Thanks for coming. How are you? So with that busyness, I haven't been online, but my video that I posted last Friday, my thank you video, I hope you guys got to see that, especially you, Becky, because I mentioned you in it and your thoughtfulness and just wanting to thank everybody. But Dearly responded and posted to it, and I've been emailing her back and forth a little bit, and so I don't know if she's back or not because I haven't seen anyone's videos this week too much at all. I just haven't had time, but she is starting to post and make comments. So if you, on the same thought of the hearts and the emojis, if you guys could please throw up some hearts for her, and that way if she does happen to see this video, then she knows that we're thinking about her and we love her and we're fine with her taking all the time she needs. If you could just put hearts, anything you want to make her smile, let her know that we're thinking of her, that would be awesome. Yay! Crystal's putting up a bunch of hearts. Elizabeth, that's beautiful. You got all kinds of hearts in there. I love that little letter with the heart on it. That is so cute. Laura's saying, love you dearly. And that's the last time I'll make you type because I know some of you guys aren't able to or at work. So I appreciate it because if she does see this, it would mean a lot. Aw, JJ says, dearly, I miss you so much. Huggles. And Becky's putting up hearts. Cindy's got hearts. Crafting with Christy. Laura. Elizabeth. This is awesome. Thank you guys so much. Gigi. Yes, that's going to be a good day when we see her pop in any time. She's such a sweetheart. Jeremy's got loads of them. Hi, Wolfpack. Hi, Stephanie. I am so sorry I missed your live last night. I'm definitely going to watch the replay because I have some diamond painting in my future. Thank you for coming. That's awesome. Jeremy saying hi. Whoop whoop. We took your Jeremy told me it was your idea to throw the emojis up for people that you're thinking about or people in need. And I saw Jeremy do it the other night. Well, a couple weeks ago, I think it was. I thought that was such a good idea. So he let me know that it was originated from you. And I love that idea. So we just got done throwing up some hearts for Dearly and some hearts for Christy because her son Luke just had a bunch of oral surgery, so he's at the hospital. So we're thinking about him. If you just popped in and haven't heard anything yet, that's what we were kind of up to. And Becky said, "Ow." Pinky's saying hi. Elizabeth said it was full of smutty goodness. You're so funny. Wolfpack says, that's okay, creative. I know life gets in the way sometimes. Oh, I know. I thought this week would be a really good video week for me. And then we had eye appointments and we had orientation yesterday. Woo-hoo-hoo. So exciting. So she got her scheduled. So she's all scheduled in. It was a little hectic because she'd taken some pre-college courses in high school, so she had to not only get her transcripts from the high school sent in, but she had to get it from the technical college that she took some of the courses from sent in. And so she did get all of her hours that she needs. They have to have at least 15 hours in order to graduate on time, so she got that all scheduled in. She just for those just coming on, she has a possible roommate that she met there. So if both, agree and put their names in, then she'll know who her roommate is. She's excited about that. She got to tour the rooms again. So yeah, we are making progress, making progress. JJ saying hi, Wolfpack. Gigi saying hi. Yes, she says, oh, okay, yes, Miss Dearly Crafted. I've been emailing her every once in a while. She's wonderful. She always responds. And, she's just not quite ready yet, but I was just telling everybody that she did. I had a thank you video last Friday, and she did post a comment to that. So that's why I wanted to make sure I remembered to throw up the emojis for her in case she does catch this. She knows we're thinking about her. So I think she's making baby steps back, commenting, and I just thought that was awesome. She's such a sweetheart, but we're with you. Cheryl says, no, this time is fine, but I'm just a little weary tonight. Oh, okay, Cheryl. Are you doing okay? I sure appreciate you coming in because I know it's late, girlfriend. It seems like the older I get, the quicker I go to sleep at night. So if it's 12:30, I'd be really funny. I'd probably say some things I shouldn't say. Because I get goofy when I get tired. Wolfpack saying hi, everybody. Laura saying, ow. Steph's got it, says, yep, I'm ticked how life keeps interrupting my DP time and video times. Ugh, so inconsiderate, right? I know, so inconsiderate. We got to get this thing moving. We got to get this train moving off the tracks here. Steph saying hi. Steph's got this is saying hi to Stephanie Wolfpack. That was a mouthful. Okay, so I found this is not the DP tag because I am going to do like a dedicated video for that. But first, I really want to maybe make some notes about the idea and see if you guys are on it. Let's see. Becky says that's really cool that she got to meet her roommate. Well, it's possible roommate. If they both go in online and submit that they want a room with each other, then they'll be able to. But if they don't, like if one doesn't, if they change their mind, so it's not quite set in stone, but it's a possible roommate, so that's good. She said this is Becca's third roommate. Becca here. It's because they all wanted to be in a sorority the next year, and we won't know until moving day. Oh, okay. That's awesome that you're in. So are you in a sorority, or are the people that want to be together are kind of slowing things up? Gigi is jamming to the Beach Boys. I could probably sing like them, Gigi, because one of them sings really high, right? Ah. Okay, so we have a little bit more people in here. We have about 12. So, and I'm not sure if you heard this idea or not, but I think I'm really liking this idea. And I can coordinate it if you want me to, or we can get like a team to coordinate it. But I was thinking about doing like a small custom. Someone can start this. So my idea is something meaningful. So let's say we found a pegalomicorn, for instance, and we could, one person could, purchase the custom, have it sent to them. They start like a square of it, and they can pick how big they want the squares, and then they send it off to the next person, because you'll have to sign up and we'll get the order. They send it off to the next person, they complete a square. They send it off to the next person, they complete a square. And when they complete a square, they can sign a note on the back to whoever it's going to. Like, I'm thinking it would be awesome to do like a pegalomicorn. I could order it, I could have it come in. It probably wouldn't be a surprise because obviously people would be watching this video, but maybe we could work on a square of it and we could send it to Dearly at the end when it's all finished. And it could be a diamond painting that all of us worked on, that wanted to work on it. And then we could write notes on the back and just send it. Gigi saying laugh out loud. Wolfpack saying laugh out loud. He's saying past roommate. So she's going to have a new one. Don't know who it is. Oh, okay. I'm praying that you get a good one, Becca, seriously, because that can make that year miserable, as I'm sure you know, or it can make it great. Crystal's Crafty Creation says, cool idea. And Cindy's saying hi. Hi to Wolfpack. All the emojis there. So let's mull on that or come up with ideas. Like we want to make it, we want to make it somehow so that, if I'm not sure how we could do it. Like we should definitely put like tracking on the packages when we send them back and forth. But we definitely want to keep it to people that we know will complete the project and we'll send it on. I know it will take a while. I did this once with another group of friends in a community that was for scrapbooking, and we did, they were like paper dolls. I know this sounds weird because they were kind of in giant form, and we each made, a friend of mine started it, and we each made outfits or dresses for them, and it was for a particular person. So if we knew their likes, their colors they liked, their, things that they were interested in. So when they did one for me, like people knew that I like Paris and France, and they knew I liked certain actors or colors. They would like tailor it towards that. And it worked out really well. It took probably about 8 months for everyone to complete their page in this little booklet for the things for this doll. But it was really neat to get. So I don't know if we have a time for something like that. But I think it's be really. Oh, shoot. Hold on 1 second. Let me see what I can. Okay. You guys back? Oh, good. You're back. Hey, hold on 1 second. Yay. I'm so sorry, you guys. So sorry. Give those hamsters a Red Bull so it'll run faster. Okay. Oops, Jeremy says I'm back. Trapper trying to eat the neighbor. Okay, good. You guys are back. Where you going, Cindy? Cindy says, catch y'all later. Where you going, darling? And let's see if I missed anything. No, JJ, I live in the country, so it's really hard for me to stay connected on the lives, especially after when it gets around to be 11 or 12, so I do apologize. Right, Becky, absolutely. If they don't have a channel, that's cool too. And Gigi's funny. Okay. No, Crystal says thought it was good job coming back. Sorry, guys. I'm going to see sometimes when my daughter wakes up and she's on as well, it slows down. So I'm looking at sorry if you can see my eyeball, but I'm looking and it looks like she is online. So it might get choppy. If it does again, I'll ask her, pretty, please. JJ says, it's okay. I have the same problem. Hi, Tracy. Good morning, Creative Mayhem, everyone. How are you? Welcome to the chat and the WIP. This is my work in progress. It's like a floral elephant. We're just kind of chatting away. Glad you stopped in. Let's see. Gigi says, "Tell Trapper no neighbor steaks today." Oh, did he go over to the neighbor and eat a steak? Really? Wolfpack saying, "Good morning, Tracy." Cindy says, "I need a fairy to build my bookshelf." Is that? I have bad eyes, you guys. Sometimes those icons are so small. I'm like, what is that? Is that a gnat? Is it a butterfly? But I'm assuming it's a fairy. Steph saying, hi, Tracy. Tracy says, thank you. This is my first time in your chat. Well, welcome, darling. Thank you for coming in. I kind of just try to read the chat. So if you have a work in progress that you're working on, you can do that. When it gets too busy, though, I'll kind of skip through, but I try to read as much of it as I can so you don't have to look up from your project. Don't feel like you have to sit there and talk the whole time, but if you want to, you're more than welcome to. Oh, Laura says, I want to see Bracelet Woman. You want to see it? I think, let me text Lily. Hold on. I think she's awake since she looks like she's online, but it's in her room. It's in her hot little hands, darling. Do you want me to tell it now? Or do you want me to wait till the video? Oops, my husband wants me to send him a video. I'm going to tell him I'm on a live and will do after. Way down. Okay, let me text Lily. Okay, texted Lily for you, Laura. Yep, she's got it back there. Gigi said, no, brother said Trapper was trying to eat the neighbor. Uh-oh. The neighbor was getting his trash can and had his dog. And the Trapper was going nuts. Oh, no. He kind of probably wants to look and see what's inside that trash. There might be something yummy in there. Right? I got the thumbs up from the pie. Okay. Pie is my husband. Anyway. Okay. So we have that little project idea. I went ahead and got, this is not the diamond painting tag because I want to do a dedicated video for that, but I found another tag that I thought we could do. I thought we could start. Now, some of these I'm not going to do because some of them has personal information like what's your full name and that sort of thing. But I'm going to go through here, and I thought it would be fun that maybe we could do some of these tag questions so you can get to know me a little bit better because you really don't know me that well, right? So, the first question is, are you named after anyone? Now, I'm going to kind of date myself on the age thing here. Oops, wait a minute. I think I have to refresh. Now I'm getting some squirrels. Okay, so my first name's Michelle, and my mom always told me that I was named after that song, Michelle, My Belle. So that's where my name came from. Do you guys have any names that are you named after anyone? Jeremy says he wants to eat the neighbor's dog's face off because the neighbor dog comes and sits in the corner of Trapper's yard. Oh, that's not nice. Well, yeah, if I was Trapper, I'd be mad too, and I would be barking at him all upside one side, down the other, because that's just not right. Elizabeth says the Queen. Laugh out loud. Yes, Elizabeth. Queen Elizabeth. Darling. Pinky says, nope, my name is just basic. Stephanie says, no, my cousin named the old song called Laura. Awesome. You were named after a song too. Grandma, my first name is from my mother's childhood horse. Really? Aw, that's neat. What's your middle name, Ginger? Tracy says, I was named after a family friend. I was going to be named Tracy, whether I was a boy or a girl. Oh, that's cool. I like names that are unisex like that you can be, boy or girl. I think that's neat. We were going to name Lily. It was funny because my husband had said that maybe we have, because like I said, I have a memory of a gnat. But when I got pregnant with Lily, he said, I said, what names are we going to pick? And he goes, well, we already talked about this, remember? And I'm like, no, which doesn't mean anything. But I think I might have remembered that conversation because that's pretty significant, right? So he was like, no, we're going to name it Lily if it's a girl, and what did he say? Connor if it was a boy. I'm like, I just looked at him like, okay. So I just went, those are good. So that's how our name picking process went. I'm like, all right, cool. Those are good names. So now we just moved on to the middle name. Pinky says, laugh out loud, horse. Oh, well, that has significant meaning. I would probably have done that. Crystal says, I'm named after the Chrysler car. Daddy worked there when I was born. Oh, that's neat. That makes sense on the spelling then too, right? That's awesome. Oh, your middle name's Ruth. Mine's Marie. And boy, when my mom was upset with me, if I heard Michelle Marie, I was in trouble. Let me tell you. And if she said my maiden name at the same time, oh, I knew I was in double trouble. Cindy says, Dr. Ruth. Cindy's picking on you, Gigi. Oh, Jeremy said the dog poops on the corner of Trapper's yard on my property. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. So cool. I love that. Becky and Becca. That's how I can remember your name. Jeremy says, I don't like my first name. My middle name I was named after my grandfather and my Uncle Keith. Oh, why don't you like your first name? I like it. Or do you go by your middle name? Like, is your first name Jeremy? Gigi says it's fitting. I'm stubborn as a horse. Aren't we all, Gigi? Oh, hi, Cal. How are you? Cal saying hi to everyone. Thanks for coming in. Jeremy saying hi. Yeah, that was interesting. Okay, so let's see. We did that one. Does your name make any interesting anagrams? Well, my name doesn't, but my poor brother's does. His name is Patrick, and our last name began with an S, and his middle name was Michael. So his initials, poor guy, is PMS. So Lily's is LAC. Mine was interesting because it's Michelle Marie, and my last name begins with an S, so I was M&M's. M&M's and PMS. Everybody saying hi, Cal, Pinky, and Wolfpack, and Stefan. Oh, Tracy, yours is TLC. See, that's awesome. Don't have a middle name, Pinky? I know some people that don't have a middle name. My grandfather didn't have one either. Oh, Elizabeth says no, but had I married an ex, it would be EAT. JJ's laughing. Gigi says, hi, Cal. Jeremy says it's Jeremy, his first name, Jeremy Keith. Yeah, well, I like both names. If I had picked Lily's name and she happened to be a boy, it would be Seth. I was going to name him. No. Was it Seth? No. What is it? I just lost it now. Oh, crap. I'm having a brain fart because I was thinking about Connor. That's the one Kevin picked. It'll come to me. Probably right after I end the live. My son is WAS, Cindy says, and my daughter is ALS. Oh. Becky's is BJL. Oh, Jeremy's is JKF. Not JFK, but JKF. That's awesome. Well, that was a fun question. I like that one. Let's see. Okay, so Jeremy's already answered this, but along those lines, we'll answer this one too. It says, if you had to change your first name, what would you change it to? And then another one from that is, when you had to take a foreign language in school and you had to pick your name, what name did you pick? So there's kind of two questions in that one. If you could change your name, Jeremy said, well, I guess you kind of answered it. You like Keith better than Jeremy. So I'm kind of just assuming you'd want Keith instead. But if you had any of them to pick from, which one do you think you'd pick? My French name was, and I used to love that name. But if I could change my name completely, I think it would be something different, because I always like things that are different. And this one isn't way out there, like a different spelling or anything, but you don't hear very many Morgans lately, or you know what I mean? Like the unisex names that we talked about before. I really like those types of names. So I'll have to think on that one and see what one I come up with. But what would you choose? Oh, Pinky says, why did you change your name in a different language? We didn't do that in school, at least. I don't know. It was something that our French teacher always did, because I took French in high school. And even when I went to college, they said if you can change your name to a French name, like not a French version of your name, but you could pick any French name that you liked. And so we did. Becky says, Marietta Elizabeth. Ooh, that's pretty. Stephanie says, Kelly. Oh, I like Kelly. Chris, Isabella. Ooh, that's pretty. Elizabeth says, I have no idea. Yep, Jeremy picked Keith. Pinky said, that's cool. Yeah, I thought it was really cool because it got us to look up a bunch of French names. And maybe that was part of the exercise, just to get familiar with what types of names are out there. So maybe that was it. Let's see. I really liked the name Stephanie when I was growing up anyway, because she went by Mickey. So, and then I love the name Mia. That's my granddaughter's name. But I never come up with that, back. Yeah, I'm going to have to think some more on that. Ooh, Ebony, Cal. That's a good one. Laura says Bubbles. Bubbles Law. You're funny, Laura. You'd be BL. Aw, JJ says that's my middle name. Oh, that's cool. Pinky's laughing. Oh, you're funny. Cal says, you lucky thing. Yeah, that's a beautiful name. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. There's so many of these, but some of them don't pertain because, ooh, some of these are deep. Okay, what is your biggest fear? You guys are going to laugh at this one. My biggest fear, drowned or buried alive. Anything kind of like, I'm not like I don't get cramped in small spaces or things like that, but I have this fear of being either buried or alive or drowned. So when my husband drives up to a lake or gets close to the water a little bit, but that makes me totally nervous is to have anything like people can cover me with sand. I don't mind that at all. It's just the fear of like falling down a crack and just being buried, or someone taking you and being buried. I know this is gonna not be like nuts, but those are my two big fears. Oh, Cindy says my middle name is Gail. Oh, JJ says my Ivory, like oh, thanks Jeremy, please smash that like button. Thanks Jeremy, I appreciate that. Fit us, I guess. Oh, that's a cool idea. Oh, Elizabeth says her fears are static electricity, clowns, latex balloons, porcelain dolls, and bugs. Ooh, the static electricity, that freaks me out sometimes. They'll be like, because you're not used to it. Clowns, I don't like clowns either. Oh, Jeremy says driving over a bridge. Yeah, you have some. Becky says heights, and Laura says heights. Yep. Crystal says bridges. Oh, thunderstorms, Gigi. Were you ever in a really bad one when you were young? You get some nasty storms out there when you do get storms, don't you? Tracy is my biggest fear is also being drowned, but I love the water. Right, Tracy? I'm exactly the same. I love to be in the water. I love pools. I love the ocean. But you know what, Pinky? I think I've touched one person out in this world and made their day better, then my life is not mediocre. And it only takes that one person. That's kind of how I think of it. You're such a sweetheart. You're not living a mediocre life. Steph says heights and thunderstorms, right? Cal says looking over a dam, or Ray J says, yee, I can't stand here. And they're not like dangerous, they're not poisonous or anything, but they just look so nasty. Like they're looking at you like I'm plotting and scheming my next move. Elizabeth says, I can't swim, so I stay far, far away from the water. Andy says, okay, everyone, I'm heading off to have a romantic rendezvous with the Sandman. Well, you get some sleep, Cindy, and we'll see you later. Thanks for stopping in. Pinky says, that's a good point. Aw, Pinky, we love ya. And Jeremy says, heights don't bother me. I've bungee jumped out of a... Oh, you've bungee jumped and you've jumped out of a plane? That's awesome. Everybody saying goodnight, Cindy. Jeremy saying goodnight. Gigi says, I've been through several hurricanes, but they don't bother me. Regular severe storms make me more nervous than a cat in a room full of rocking chairs. Oh, that's a good expression, Gigi. I hadn't heard that in a long time. Yeah, the thunderstorms worry me because we're in the woods, and our trees are so tall. Like, if one came down, they'd wipe out whatever part of the house they hit. They're just so tall and heavy. Cindy says, good night, all. Wolfpack and Tracy are saying good night. Hi, Diamond in the Rough. How are you? How's Fee doing today? Elizabeth says, are you nuts, Jeremy? You're freaking Elizabeth out, Jeremy. Laura's saying good night. JJ saying sleep well, Cindy. Elizabeth says good night. Jeremy says not nuts, just a little crazy, right? Just a little crazy. Crazy's good. Just a wee little bit. Keeps life interesting, right? Interesting. Fee says she just got home from the movies. What movie did you see? Cal saying good night, Cindy. Everybody saying hi, Fee. Gigi said, Cindy, I'm going to wake you at mail o'clock. Are you guys expecting some more packages? That's exciting. I haven't ordered anything in a while. And I've got that ordering itch. You can just feel it from the pit of your stomach rise up where you just got to order something. Yeah. Fee saying hi. Laura saying hi, Diamond in the Rough. Okay, let's see. What other question can we do here? Let's see. What is your favorite color? Laura asked me this the other day. And obviously, you guys might know this one from me, but my favorite color is pink. It used to be lilac when I was growing up, but I'm so tired of lilac. I'm sorry if you guys like that color. I think it's beautiful, but I'm on to pink. All shades of pink. I like hot pink. I like light pink. And you guys probably know that from my videos because every time I see pink, I'm like, whoa, look at this color. I don't know why because I hated pink growing up. Hated it. I have 6 brothers. Hated pink when I was growing up. See, Fee says, I just got one and have 2 more arriving on Wednesday. Nice. Gigi says, Amazon. The last things I need to start making soap. You're going to make soap, Gigi? That's so cool. I'm definitely going to watch that. Cal saying hi to Fee. Oh, Cal's favorite color is teal. Ooh, that's a pretty color too. I don't know if you can see it, but I have a teal colored mat right here on my desk. I like that color too. Fee saying hi to Laura. Stephanie says, how was it, Fee? Yep, Stephanie's is pink also. Laura loves purple. She loves purple. Fee saying hi, Caroline. Crystal saying purple. Gigi says, what is my favorite color? We probably all know this too. Elizabeth says turquoise or any peacocky color. That's a good description, yeah, because there's a lot of turquoise and blues on the peacock feathers. Oh, speaking of birds, in the last front porch, and I thought, well, maybe I left it out there. But here, hubby put it in a different corner in the garage room and an indoor room. And since it rained, there was a bunch of stuff on the back porch, and it was kind of, wet still, and I didn't want to use the indoor broom. So I went out and opened up the front door, and okay, we live in the woods, but we have like an open grass area in the front yard, and then we have the field behind us. And I open up the woods, and I hear something start taking off running. It was probably about 10 or 12 feet away from me. It was under the buckeye tree. And it was a turkey, and he started running. His little feet were going so fast, and then you could hear this wings flap like that. It was so cool. And I saw him fly up to the edge of the tree line. I saw him fly up and into the tree, and he didn't make a sound. He just stayed there. But it was so cool. I was kind of scared at first until I realized what it was, but I got to watch the whole thing. His little feet were moving so fast. Fee says, highly recommended. It was funny. Nice. Let's see. Wait, I missed what you saw. Oh, Men in Black. Cool to see that. I haven't seen a movie in forever. That would be something fun to do. I recommend. It was fun. Turquoise. Still don't know how to spell that in English. A lot of people probably don't know how to spell that one, so you're not alone. Wolfpack says awesome. Thank you, Fee. Fee says 333 in the DMC chart. It's a blue violet, very dark. Ooh, I bet that is pretty. I love the dark blue violets in the flowers, like when you get, I think they're petunias. Oh, they're so pretty. Pinky says, whoop, whoop, sisters, right? Fee says, Stephanie, she will sign up the movies more often. Elizabeth says, Yahoo! Gigi says, yum, turkey. Right? I think it was a female because it didn't have the, what are those called? The things hanging down from their beaks or under their neck. It's not a goblet. What is it? I'm renaming turkey parts here. Oh, that could go south really quickly. Stephanie says, oh, wow, that would be amazing. We don't have that in my small town, but maybe in Fargo. Not sure. I will have to look that up. Elizabeth says, gobble, laugh out loud. A comb. Okay. Hi, Crafting with Beautiful Chaos. Welcome. Yes, Jeremy, it's their beard. Laura, I'm not reading that. You're horrible. Oh my gosh, you're killing me. Wait, gobble is the noise they make, right? I didn't hear any gobble gobble. I heard, oh crap. That's what I heard. He was running so fast. I wish I could have caught it on video. I could have sped that sucker up, and that would have been a hilarious video. I could watch that anytime I'm feeling down. His little feet were just moving. Like he couldn't move fast enough. Or she. It was a she because it didn't have a beard. But it was so funny. Elizabeth's laughing at you, Laura. Cal says, hi, crafting with beautiful chaos. I'm just going to call you Chaos, if that's okay. Steph saying, good morning, Chaos. And Pinky's laughing. Oh, now I'm phantom drilling. Okay, let's see. What is your eye color? Oh, that's a good one. So that's my next question. What's your eye color? Mine are kind of in the middle of blue and green, and they kind of change depending on my mood. I know that they say that doesn't happen, but mine does. When I am in a really good mood and happy and excited, I have more blue to my eyes. And when I'm a little bit stressed out or tired, I have more green in my eyes. And I also have spots of brown in them. So it's really a true hazel color, but sometimes they look more blue. Like I think on my video from the other Friday, one of the lighting situations, they were really blue, like dark blue. But then in the other lighting situation, you could pull more of the green in them. So I've definitely got a, teal, or not teal, but hazel. Definitely have hazel eyes. Okay, so Gigi says, is it bad that when I see a wild animal, I wonder what is the best way to cook that? No, it's not bad. My husband's a hunter, so we cook wild game all the time, and he loves looking up recipes. So sometimes I think that way too. Stephanie says, my eyes are hazel too. Awesome, Stephanie. So we like the same color, and we have the same color of eyes. Whoop, whoop. Jeremy's eyes are blue. Cal's are green and brown. Yeah, isn't that neat? I think that's neat, Cal, to have like brown in your eyes. I'll have to show you something. I'll see if I can find it. My husband is Italian, but he's like so far removed from Italian, but he looks Italian. And then my son, Jason, he has brown eyes. This was in like 1999, 2000. Remember the colored contacts were so popular? Well, I went and got colored contacts that were brown. And I put them in. And that was when we did our engagement photos. And it was also when Jason was graduating. So we had Jason's senior pictures and our engagement photos done at the same time. I'm going to pull this picture off the wall. Let's see if I can do it, because it's hilarious. Well, like in the mafia or Italian, and you pose for pictures and you don't smile. Well, that's this picture. My husband was just kind of grinning. Jason wasn't smiling. He was very serious. And so we took this picture, and I didn't smile. I just had kind of like a grin on. So I call this our mafia picture. Hold on. I'm going to grab it off the wall. Don't laugh at this picture, you guys. It's so funny. But I had my colored contacts in, and so I had brown eyes because I always wanted brown eyes. So let me see if I can get you to see this. I may have to move this a little bit. But this is our mafia picture because no one's smiling. Can you see that? But we all have brown eyes. I had my colored contacts in here. No, here's Jason. That's a senior picture. See, he wasn't smiling. He's very serious. There's my hubby. He's got a grin going on. And then there's me. That's our mafia picture. So that's our fam. Mine is Lily. And when Lily was little and she saw that picture, she said, I'm not represented in that picture. And I said, you weren't born yet. So we hadn't had like a formal picture taken of all four of us. I don't think ever, which we need to do that. But she had at kindergarten, there was a flat, it was like a flat Stanley, but they did it for each child, and the child did their own. So we had a flat Lily. She was in kindergarten. She wasn't represented in this. I took that flat Stanley and I taped it up next to it. So she was represented. I'm going to set this down. Okay. Let's see. Let me get caught back up here. I was jabbering away. Let's see. Steph said, okay, Jeremy said blue. Cal said green and brown. Elizabeth said same for me. Tracy says hi, crafting with beautiful chaos. Pinky says, laugh out loud. I don't know. Everyone says they're different color, right? When they change, it's kind of hard. Like, what? eye color. Tracy said hers are blue. Laura said one gold and one green. I must be part husky or something. Are you kidding me, Laura? You have one like goldish color? That would be so cool. Fee said my ex recons my eyes go nearly black when mad, but most of the time they're hazel and brown. Really? That's interesting. So they go really dark when you're mad. Does your pupils dilate or expand, or is it the actual like color that does that? Like when you're mad, I know sometimes when people are angry, their pupils get different sizes. Gigi says mine are hazel and brown. Chaos is saying hi. Hers are blue. Cal's is more green than brown. Okay, I bet those are so pretty, Cal. Jeremy says I'm the only one of the three boys that came out with my mom's eyes. Aw, that's a good connection, Jeremy. Gigi's are more brown than hazel. Steph's laughing. Elizabeth says right now mine are smoky blue on the outside going into green and green gold. Oh, that sounds so pretty. Yes, that's awesome. Oh, I'm getting to the point where you guys saw the picture. Thank you so much. Gigi sent beautiful portrait. Yeah, the three Utes. Oh, thank you guys. Right, Stephanie? She said, I've always wanted blue eyes. My mom had, and it runs in the family because my cousins have blue eyes, and it's the sky blue eyes, like the really pretty blue, stunning eyes. And my mom had auburn hair. And when she got older, her hair turned completely white. And I remember not too long, probably about like a year before she passed away. So let's see, she passed away in 06. So probably like 05, 04, she finally let her hair go all white because she always got it done. She finally let her hair go all white. And she was visiting us and she came in and it must have been colder out because she had this stunning red winter coat that she used to always wear. She's always dressed to the nines. So she had this long red coat on. She had this white hair and she was coming up under the like atrium type thing of the house and she took her glasses off. She had sunglasses and her eyes were just so stunningly blue with that white hair and that red coat. And I said, Mom, you have to just stop. Let me appreciate this. I said, you look absolutely beautiful. She was probably 70, I don't know, 74 maybe. But yeah, it was so pretty. Her eyes were so blue. I've always wanted those blue eyes. Becky says hazel. Fee says never looked at myself when in that mood. Well, you're on a mission now. Laura says, yes, I also have a black ring around them. People used to call me the tiger eyes. Oh, I bet it's beautiful. Oh, did your mom have auburn hair too? Yeah, my mom was feisty. She was feisty. Let me tell you. Yeah, my mom was stunning. She had legs that went on for miles. She was, in her younger years, she was real thin. And she was a secretary to some like executives at different plants and stuff around the area. And she had it going on, let me tell you. She had it going on. Okay, let me see. Let's see what the next question is. That was fun. What is your favorite movie? I saw that one on here. What is your favorite movie? Mine is Somewhere in Time with Christopher Reeve and Jane Seymour. That's my favorite movie. What is your favorite movie? Okay, Steph, no problem. Steph says be right back. She had a phone call. Favorite movie. And I don't see very many movies. Like, we don't have Netflix or anything like that. So I don't get to see those very often. Oh, Cal says Goonies. I'm going to try to jump back on my Wi-Fi, guys. Um, so if we start to break up, I'll go back on my phone. Tracy says, I love that movie too, Creative Mayhem. I know, I love that movie. Elizabeth says, Remember the Titans. I don't think I've seen that. Crystal also says, Breakfast at Tiffany's and Coal Miner's Daughter. Oh, I love Breakfast at Tiffany's too. Right, Laura? Too many to mention. Oh, Tracy says, I love Grease. Gigi says, there's so many. Pinky says, that's a hard question. I think Freeheld, but there are so many, many good ones. Freeheld. Hi, Boots Diamond Painting Mama. How are you? I've never seen you in the chat. Welcome. I'm just working on a floral elephant, and we're kind of going through a get to know me tag. Oh, welcome back, Steph. So if you have a project or you want to work on, oh, it's Jill. She changed her name. I like that, Boots Diamond Painting Mama. I got it now. I'm not going to remember that, so you might have to remind me. Oh, like 5 or 6 times more. Gigi says any 70s or 80s movie, right? I loved Airplane. Oh my gosh, because I have such dry humor. That the Airplane movie, Uncle Buck. Oh, that's another one of my favorite movies. You know, if we want to do like comedies versus anything else. But my all-time is Somewhere in Time. I can watch that movie over and over and over and over again. I just love Jane Seymour too. Everybody's saying hi, Jill. Tracy's saying hi. Gigi, Chaos. Chaos says Airplane. I know, right? That's so funny. But we literally have not seen movies in forever. I mean, Kevin loves to watch, you know, like the channels on TV that have the old movies, and maybe it's just me, but when I watch movies, especially if they're thrillers or, you know, sad stories, they just make me nervous. They just make me anxious. I don't want to pay to be nervous. You know what I mean? I could spend that money on diamond painting and relax, or something crafty wise and relax. 16 Candles. That's a good one. Yeah. Like, and the movies are different, I think, when we were, well, at my age, when I was growing up till now. Not that I don't like them. I haven't seen many of them, so I can't really say, but I don't know. I want to watch things uplifting now instead of like scary movies that just scare the beheebies out of you or sad stories, you know? I know I'm a strange bird, but that's okay. Okay. Let's see. What is your favorite drink on this one? This one says, so is that drink as an alcohol drink or drink as in like everyday drink? Right now, for me, an everyday drink I am really loving, and we had it at Lily's graduation, is this Arizona tea. I get it at Walmart, and it's 0 calorie, and it's ginseng tea, and it tastes like regular tea that's sweetened. Like, I cannot tell that it is anything but regular sweetened tea, not like sweet tea like they have in the South. But it tastes really good, and my daughter loves it, and it's 0 calorie because we're trying to watch her weight in the house, and she loves it. I mean, you put that on ice, and you don't have to make it. It comes in a big jug. We have 3 big jugs left from the graduation because that's what we served there. And so Lily and I have really been into it. And a lot of times those sweetened drinks, now I know like the artificial sweeteners aren't that good for you, and I haven't checked to see which one is in it. But a lot of those will give me heartburn, so I can't have too many of them anyway, but this one does not. So I'm assuming that it doesn't have some of the nasty sweetener in it, and or it doesn't have as much of the nasty sweetener in it, because it doesn't give me heartburn at all. Let's see. Jill says, I don't go to the movies, too expensive. Going to a movie costs more than DVD, right? It is expensive. Ew. Jeremy says, I'm heading to work. No talking for me for 20 minutes or so. Okay, be careful, Jeremy. We'll see you when you get there. Tracy says, everyday drink is lemonade, alcohol drink, or everyday drink is lemonade, alcohol drink is margarita. That makes sense. Those go hand in hand, right? Some of them are tart, some of them are sweet. Gigi says, I think my favorite is The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas with Dolly Parton and Burt Reynolds. I don't think I've seen that one, Gigi. I'll have to watch that. Becky says, back, what did I miss? We're talking about favorite drink and favorite movies, Becky. Pinky said, every day is orange juice and alcohol is a mojito. Ooh, a mojito sounds good. Gigi says, strawberry margaritas or daiquiris. Yeah, those are good too, Gigi. Tracy says, be careful, Jeremy. Elizabeth says, wine and water. I like wine too. And I texted Laura. It's called, I like Moscato. And then the other, what we had at our wedding was White Zin. So I like that as well. So obviously you can tell I like things a little bit sweeter rather than drier. But they had a wine that we recently got, and it was called a Roscato. So it was like a rose wine, but it reminded me of the wine that you get at church, like that sweet red wine. It was so good, and it didn't give me a headache, because a lot of the red wines give me a headache. The tannins in it, I guess, are what does that. So this one must not have that much in it, because it did not give me a headache. Gigi says, bring donuts, right? Cal's saying, be safe, Jeremy. Cal says, in the hot summer, fruit squash. What's for a drink, Cal? What's that? Fee says, I'm a scotch drinker, but non-alcoholic is Coke. Nice. Scotch is yummy. Crystal says, alcohol is Long Island iced tea, and regular drink is sweet tea. You have a theme going on there, Crystal. Elizabeth says, opening up my Apothic Inferno this weekend. Oh, did you just get that in? Steph, Malibu Diet alcoholic water or anything diet pop. Movies too many to list, right? Oh, Caroline says hot squash. I'm going to have to look that up, Cal, because I just got into making spaghetti squash. A friend of mine at work made it. She told me how to make it. I love it. Absolutely love it. Okay. So you take the fruit juice, but you make it hot. I didn't know that. So squash is fruit juice in where you're at. Becky says Long Island iced tea. I have a story about Long Island iced tea. If I remember, I'll tell it to you here in a second. Maybe not, because it's not. I gotta think about that. Well, yeah, I'll tell you, because I think on Luke, we are home and he's a little fuzzy. Oh, thank you, Christy. I'm glad he's home. Oh, give him a big squeeze. We love you, Luke. Poor little guy. Elizabeth says, yeah, for Mother's Day, red wine blend aged in whiskey barrels. Yum. Cal says it's more taste than fruit tea. Okay. It has more taste than that. Hi, Diamond Art Addiction. She's saying, hey, all. How are you? I know. Stephanie's saying, good, Christy. Steph's saying hi. Okay, so the Long Island iced tea drink story. Back in the day, of course, we're going to party college. I was supposed to be the designated driver because we were good. We did do that. We had designated driver. There's 4 or 5 of us in a group. I was driving. We get to this party, and they have the, I think it's the Long Island iced tea. Is that the one with all the fruit in it? Well, I think it's that one. Whatever drink is it, they put it in this barrel, mixed it all up, had all this alcohol in there, and had all the fruit floating on the top. So when you need to refill your drink, you just dunked your drink in the barrel. Well, I was the designated driver, so I thought I would be smart. I'm not drinking. I sat next to that barrel, and I was eating the fruit. I wasn't drinking. I'm the designated driver. Well, pretty soon, the designated driver, which is me, is just hammered, like way before anybody else. And they're like, "You're supposed to be a designated driver." And I said, "I am. I haven't had a drink." And they go, "What have you been doing?" I said, "I've been eating this fruit. It's awesome." So yeah, that was the end of my designated driver days. I didn't know. I did not know a thing. uh, Christy said, "I definitely will." Will. He got 2 crowns and a filling. Oh, poor guy. Cal saying hi, Diamond Art. Diamond Art says, "Good to hear, Christy. I am well, and how are you?" Everybody saying hi. Laura says, "Sherry, darling." Diamond Art Addiction, do you like to be called Sherry? Because I will. Now, that depends if I remember, because you know me, I have a memory of a gnat. Christy saying hi. Elizabeth says, "That's PJ." PJ, what I miss? And Gigi said, "Sounds like sangria." We used to call it Long Island iced tea. I thought so. Aw, you're welcome, Sherry. Crystal said, "That's Santeria." Ooh, I've never heard of that. Steph says, "Oh no, laugh out loud, Mayhem." I know, right? Stephanie's got a phone call. Sangria. It does sound like sangria, but it wasn't wine that they put in it. It was all like hard liquor. Tracy says, "Laugh out loud, eating the fruit." Yeah, I thought it was being good. And they're just shaking their head. Like, I didn't get out more. I didn't get out a whole lot, guys. But when I did, they had to keep track of me. Oh, I could tell you stories. I thought it was being good. What? So they had to hurry up and scramble for a new designated driver. We were like 50, 60 miles away from home, too. Like, we were down in Columbus somewhere. I have no idea where, on campus somewhere. Oh, okay, Becky. That's not Long Island iced tea. I'll have to look it up. But they put it in it. All I remember is that trash can was almost as tall as I am because I had a hard time getting on my tiptoes to reach to get the fruit. But it had like strawberries, pineapple, melon, grapes. I mean, it had all kinds of fruit. And I just kept thinking, man, this fruit tastes really, really good. Like, something brought out the flavor in this fruit. Damon Artadictus says, "Either Sherry or my handle doesn't bother me either way." Okay, cool. That's good because I probably won't remember, but I will try my best. Elizabeth says, "The drink with the fruit. In college, that's PJ. Sangria has more wine. PJ has more liquor, at least around here." Oh, okay. Yep, that's PJ. Liquor City. Yeah, it was Liquor City. Like, I was like, I'm not drinking the liquor. Laura's going to be right back. Gigi says, "Or more like bathroom punch, because when you puke in the bathroom." Oh, gross, Gigi. I didn't get sick. They banned the fruit at the right moment in time, so I did not get sick. I was just totally silly. Oh, around here they make it in the bathtub. I hope we make the day go better there, Sherry. Becky says it's called barrel juice. Usually everyone's responsible for bringing a bottle of liquor, all different kinds. Oh my goodness, that's probably what it was. Yeah, that's probably what it was. Whoops. Okay. So let's see. Okay, what is your favorite food? Since we talk about drinks, let's talk about food. I'm sorry, you guys. I told you I wasn't going to make you type, but I guess I am since we're doing this tag together. But this is fun. So my favorite food is any kind of Indian food. My favorite is curry chicken. And I'll tell you the story that goes along with it. When I was growing up, we had a family that I was really good friends with, the Barmodas, and they were doctors in town. And so we spend the night at their house on the weekends or, during the week. And during the summer, her grandma would come over from India. And Absolutely loved it. It was spicy, it was hot, it was curry flavored. She would make this, I guess it's naan bread. She'd make this bread by hand. I would just watch her. I was fascinated, like from fourth or fifth grade on up into high school, I would be at their house. And every time her grandma got a big kick out of me because I was the only like Caucasian person that loved the spicy, like green curry chicken that she would make. And I just remember it was totally green. It was always smothered over rice. It had the bone chicken in it, not like the chicken breast or chicken, that we normally cook with now. But I remember it had the bones in its own little container of it in the fridge. I loved it. If I could make that again, I totally would. I absolutely loved it. Okay, let me catch up here. Elizabeth says, yep, wherever they have laying around the house, right? Elizabeth says, all the foods. You're not picky. Oh, Cal likes lasagna. That's her favorite. Gigi's fried chicken. Ooh, fried chicken is so good. At our orientation for college yesterday, Gigi, they were talking about the cafeteria and the food that they have. And there's a new like cafe in there. It's a couple years old called Wow Cafe. And it's all natural, grain fed, all of that. So all of the food is fresh, natural, no preservatives. And they have their own fried chicken. I'm telling you what, it put KFC to shame. It was so good. And it was all natural, handmade, homemade. They had mac and cheese, they had green beans, and you could tell the green beans were fresh. Yeah, it was so good. Crystal says Italian food. Pinky says lasagna and sushi. Ooh, and my daughter would get along great. Her favorite is sushi. She loves lasagna too. Steph says, okay, all you have a wonderful day. Better get back to work. Thanks for stopping in, Stephanie. Have a great day at work. Oh, Gigi says, or a nice juicy steak. Yep, I love steak. For those that eat steak, what do you like it? Do you like it rare, medium, well done? I like mine medium rare. Tracy says, I love enchiladas. Did someone say enchiladas? Elizabeth says. Yes. Everybody saying bye, Wolfpack. Ooh, feel like steak with béarnaise sauce. Yum. Becky's saying ribs. Oh, I'm hungry now, guys. You knew that was going to happen. Hi, Honeydew. How are you? Thanks for coming in. She says, morning, everyone. First time to your live. Thanks for coming in, honey. Honey, I'm just going to call you Honey. Honeybee. I'm silly. I'm sorry. I am working on a floral elephant, and we're just over a get to know you tag, a painting tag, because I want to do a video for that, but it's just kind of get to know you. And I'm kind of working, but more talking. Let's see. Sherry says any kind of Italian food. Yes, Italian food. Laura makes some awesome Italian food. They don't make it like me. I love mine the best. My fried chicken is amazing. Oh, whip up your fried chicken, baby. Everybody saying bye, Steph. Chaos likes her steaks medium. Gigi's medium rare. Cal saying hi, honeydew. Becky rare. Crystal says steak, dead, no mooing, and no red. When you go to Elizabeth, worms. No, don't say that. How about medium rare? There's no worms in medium rare, right? Becky says, oh, I don't care. I want it still mooing. Oh, that's funny, Becky. Old Cal's cooking tea and listening. Have some for me, Cal. Here, we'll do the dink dink. Because I've got some tea in my mug. Dink dink. Ooh. Oh, that's my chai. My chai splattered on the rim. It's not a dirty cup, I promise. I'm having some chai tea. Yum. Gigi saying hi, honey. I'm not touching it. Yeah, I'm in between. I'm in between like the medium and the rare. But I'm not a fan of seeing the blood. Like, the juices run. Not too much, anyway. Honey saying hi to everybody. Honey says, is this cross stitch? Nope, this is diamond painting. So I've got this is a hooligan, I think it is. And so I've got the drills, and I just have this little section right here to do. And I'll be all done. It's the diamond painting. And I am putting on drills, I promise. I'll do a few more. Because I did that tag, and so I've been more talking and chatting with you guys. And I feel bad because I was just talking myself up about how I do the chat so you guys can work on your projects. And here I am doing this tag, and we're all answering it. So you're probably not getting a bunch of work done. So we can put the rest of the tag on hold if you want to and just chit chat so you guys can work, or we can continue with the tag. You guys let me know what you want to do. I am pretty easy. Yeah, I know, right, Crystal? Now I'm hungry. Exactly. Totally hungry. My stomach's growling. I may have to get one of my I've been doing those shakes. Just having one either for breakfast or for lunch. Honeydew says, is it difficult? No, it's not difficult at all. What it is it's similar to cross stitch, except there's no threads involved. So you have the same coding that you would, on a regular cross stitch. I'll show you. There's a chart that you get, and you get all different colors. Let me cut off. So honeydew, here's the chart that you get. If you can kind of see on the side there, and it'll tell you the number of your drill, like how many you have. They'll tell you a letter. And then this is the DMC code. Is that the DMC code on this one? Yeah. And then this is the quantity of how many drills you should have. So, like, say you're looking for J's, you're going to use this color of drill, just like in cross stitch. And then you're going to look on your chart. I'll show you the little section I'm working on now. And you'll see, it'll tell you what to use. Now, this one's upside down, but you can kind of see some J's in there. So you just take out that color of drill and you lay it down. And this is sticky. Can you hear it? It's sticky, so it will adhere. And it's just really relaxing to do. I love it. Absolutely love it. I'm totally addicted. Let's see. Fee says, my stepfather watched me cook up steak and butter mushrooms. He could not understand why I started cooking the mushroom first. He liked his steak dead. That's funny, yeah, because by the time you got done cooking the steak, the mushrooms would be so, like, teeny tiny. Elizabeth says, it's okay. My daughter doesn't mind that I'm not working. Honeydew says, sorry, I was thrown off. No problem. Pinky said, the tag is good. Gigi says, I'm so flexible and flimsy. Welcome back, Laura. Thanks for coming back in. Becky says, I love answering questions in live. Okay, so I'll continue with the tag. Becky says, you really get to know people by their answers and the stories that arise from it. Yeah, I think it's interesting too. Jeremy says, okay, I'm at work. Got to go on a roof and fix a cooler. Is that in your job description, Jeremy? You need to get paid extra for that. Oh, thanks, honey. She said, that's a pretty canvas. Be right back. Okay. Hi, good old boy. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Jeremy's saying hi. I don't think you've been in one of my lives, have you? Thanks for stopping in. We're just sitting here diamond painting, and I'm doing a get to know me tag that I found online. So we're just coming up with stories and talking about the tag. Some people, others are at work, just trying to ease the day a little bit. Everybody's saying hi to good old boy, Jeremy and Laura. Okay, let me pick another question here. What is your favorite physical activity? Oh no, this could go south. This could go south. We're going to keep it clean, okay, Laura? My favorite physical activity, I think, is bike riding. I love to bike ride. I always have. And I always wanted a tandem bike. But my husband doesn't like tandem bikes. And I'm not one of those tandem riders where I make the other person do all the work. I love tandem bikes. Because then you're all going in the same spot. You don't have to worry about running into each other. You don't have to worry about, if cars are coming, trying to figure out who's going to be first, to get out of the way, and all that stuff. It's less stressful. So, Fee says keep it clean. Absolutely. Laura says dancing. Oh, I love dancing too. Yes, I used to dance all the time. We used to go to the nightclubs and stuff when I was younger. Yep, good old boy says first time on the live. Thanks for stopping in. We're just chit chatting, good old boy, because there's some people that are working on their projects. This is a little unique one because I'm doing a tag and people are answering. But for those who don't want to answer or who will watch later, they won't feel like they're missing anything or have to look up from their project. So as long as I can, if the chat's not moving too quickly, I'll try to go over all the questions and so that people can work on their projects. Sherry saying hi to Jeremy and good old boy. That's a good pastime. That's physical activity. Sherry says dancing. Chaos says kayaking. Oh, kayaking's fun too. Let's see. Fee says hockey. Not that I've played for a while. Oh, that's a good one. I also like volleyball. Love volleyball. I'm short, so I was 5'1.5". Yes, that half was very important to me. I'm probably 5'1" now because you shrink when you get older. But I loved volleyball, and I could block. I had a good vertical jump on me for times the teams didn't know, like in practice, I would not show them that I could block. And so when I was up there setting, if the ball was too close to the net and it happened to be on the other side and there was a spiker, I could totally block them. And their mouths would be open because they didn't think I had that vertical jump. And that was so satisfying when that happened because they're like, huh? Let's see. Fee says hockey. Not that I already said that. Pilates. Oh, Pinky, I've wanted to try Pilates, but I'm afraid I'd hurt myself. I'd probably tangle myself up and wouldn't be able to do anything. Gigi says not saying because she's keeping it clean. I understand. Becky says, okay, my answer's out. Tracy says, I like yoga. Diamond Art Addiction says, hope everyone has a great day. I have to run out now as I'm going to go to Sherry. That go to just a routine or we'll be thinking of you if it's something else. I love to do it. Becky, can you do a hot mess dancing video for us? I want to see that hot mess. Sherry says, happy I could join for a bit with y'all. Bye. Bye, Sherry. Have a good day. Jeremy says, everything's in my job description. Right, Jeremy? I feel that way sometimes too. Aw, many blessings. Thank you, Sherry. Bye. Everybody saying bye, Sherry. Chaos says, I played volleyball for 4 years. I loved it. We started in, I went to a Catholic school and we started in grade school. So I think we started in 7th grade and we played 6th then. Yeah, and I loved it. And then after I graduated, we used Marion and it was outdoor net. And so we had a team there. And then there was a team at where did we play at? It was at the Coliseum, I think. And that was indoor. And then right before I got married, I got married in 2000. So in 1999, I tore a ligament in the back of my foot. You know, that, I don't know what it was. It was like at your ankle. And so I was in an air cast. And I was so freaked out that I'd have that air cast at my wedding. I got married in February of 2000. So I got it off. I got the boot off right before my wedding. And that was the last time I played volleyball. And I absolutely loved it. We used to play beach volleyball. We played mud volleyball. We were on a traveling team. I just absolutely loved it. Yeah, volleyball was awesome. Gigi saying hi, good old boy. Good old boy says weightlifting. Oh, I would love to get into weightlifting because I was kind of spoiled growing up. I didn't have to watch my weight. I didn't have to exercise. And boy, I'm 50-ish right now. And it has all caught up with me. So I need to do something. If you have any weight, little boy, or where to start, I would so appreciate it. Gigi says Twister. That's a fun activity. Twister. Now I got that song in my head. Laura's saying bye, Sherry. I'll send you a video of when I was on the cruise. Won't go on YouTube though. Okay. Let me set softball. Yes, Elizabeth, it's Achilles tendon. Yes, I tore it. So, yep, that ended my volleyball stuff. Chaos says, yeah, I've done that. That hurts, right? Yeah, totally. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. What else do we have here? Um, who is your No, wait, let's see. Since we're on this food kick, let's do what is your favorite snack? Okay, my favorite snack, and Laura and I kind of talked about a little bit about snacks yesterday, but my favorite snack is the hot Cheetos. The what are they called? The flamin' hot Cheetos or the hot fries. I like anything spicy in a snack. Chips. Chips are my I love chips. And they have to be usually flavored chips because I think to myself, if I'm going to if I'm putting food in my mouth and it's going to be on my tongue, I want there to be some flavor. That's why I don't like water because it's just plain. There's no flavor. I usually don't go for regular chips. I want there to be a party going on. If I'm going to have those calories, it better be something special. So, what's your favorite snack? Chocolate. Yes. Chocolate, says Pinky. I like chocolate too, but I think I like chips better. But I love chocolate covered chips. Have you guys had that? Those are so good. I love the salty and sweet combo. So, like sweet sriracha chips. Mmm. Yum. Queso chips are Gigi's favorite. Those are good too. Chaos says, oh, girl, you have to look up the hot Cheetos corn cob recipe on Facebook. Okay, I'm writing that down because if I don't write it down, I won't remember. Hot Cheeto corn cob. And it's on Facebook? Okay. Is that like a tasty recipe, like a little video? Definitely have to look that. Elizabeth says, I don't really snack. You would like Takis. Tracy says, barbecue potato chips. Yum. Becky says, chips. Guys, at least you can't stop. And your hands got all of that red on them. I don't care. I lick that red right off. I'm like, these are so good. And the hot fries are the same way. I can't put them down. If they're in the house, they're calling my name. I cannot put them down. My husband has even made, he will chop up like crackers or chips or those Cheetos or hot fries, anything we have, and he makes a coating for chicken with them. He'll put a little bit of flour in it, and he just dumps whatever we have, and so anytime he makes like oven baked chicken with the skins on, and he puts that over it, it's like a surprise. I don't know what kind of coating's on it, but it always turns out really good. I think he puts a little bit of mayonnaise on first and then puts that on. It's so good. Laura says cookies. What's your favorite cookie, Laura? So good and so bad for you, but so good. Pink, haven't seen chocolate covered chips? Oh, girlfriend, I'm gonna have to send you some. You're gonna have to send me your address, Pinky. You haven't lived until you've had chocolate covered potato chips. Now, it might be hard to send them overseas, but I'm gonna. So they might know I should send it to you because I don't know how they fare in the mail when it's warm out. Chaos says yes, Facebook, yes. So definitely got that written down. How to make flamin' hot corn on the cob. Okay. How to make flaming hot. I have corn on the cob ready to go in the refrigerator because I'm doing that cowboy recipe. So we got the ribs, we got the potatoes, and we got the corn, Miss Becky. Let's see, Laura says pecans, sandies, and lady fingers. Those are your favorite cookies? Yum. Gigi said chocolate covered Nutter Butters. Mmm. Chocolate covered Nutter Butters. Yum. Pinky says, but I live in Europe. The shipping would be super expensive. Oh, it won't be that bad because it'll be a small package. You're good. I have some friends over in France that I send things to. Pinky says, thank you for offering, though. I definitely don't mind, Pinky. But that's up to you, sweetie. I don't mind at all. Oh, and seeing about overseas, too. Have you guys, I have some time, but I was watching one of Rachel's videos, and she was doing Sims. And I want to do Sims. So, okay, this is a dumb question. Lily has a think. But if I wanted to do The Sims, can you do that on your computer? Like, can I just go somewhere and buy it and download it? Or do I have to actually like go to Amazon, buy the disc, install it, and do all that? That's my first question. And my second question is, what is a bubble bar or a hookah bar? I was hoping Rachel would come on today because I wanted to ask her, what is that? Like, is that just something in The Sims? Because I keep forgetting when I'm on the phone to Google it. Or is that like something that's like a thing? Because it looks like they inhale like this bubble stuff or something from this machine. Like, not that I need any more air in my head, but you know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's see. Cal says there's a place called Cheryl's that's near where Lily's going to go to college, and it has all of this different popcorn. Like, they have all kinds of different flavors, and it's so good. Pinky says online you need Origin. Okay, what's Origin? Is that like a separate app that you need? I think actually I probably should ask Lily because I think she has that on her laptop. Oh, Elizabeth says they're real hookah bars. Okay. Don't know about bubble bars though. Okay, what is a hookah bar? Like, I had no idea. Pinky says, but if your family member has already bought The Sims, you can install it on multiple computers. Okay, I don't think Lily has it. She had mentioned that she wouldn't mind playing it, but we never did get it. We best year. Okay, Becca here. I believe you can go to the website and purchase and download it. Don't forget the free packs you can get if there's any out now. Oh, sweet. Oh, Becca says Origin is a game launcher. Okay. I think that does sound familiar because when she was younger, she played Minecraft. And I think we had to download that as well for that, if I remember correctly. Okay, Pinky says Origin is a program that you download. See, you guys are teaching me all kinds of stuff. Pinky said, I'm a Sims expert, so if you need any advice, you can message me. Absolutely. Pinky, are you on my, excuse me, are you on my YouTube messaging thing? Did we get connected on there? Okay, Elizabeth says, I'm not certain, but I guess a hookah is this really fancy smoking contraption. I guess people smoke different tobaccos. Oh, so kind of like vaping, but with a, like, Laura says it's a place where you go and smoke hookah. Well, what's hookah? Hi, Tebecca. Tebecca's in the house. Hey, Creative May, I'm sorry I'm so late, but just wanted to say hey. Hey, no problem. I'm glad you came. Honeydew said, oh, steak and eggs burrito for breakfast. Well done. Driving into work, now listening. Yum. Now I'm really, really hungry. That sounds really good. Elizabeth says, Laura, I thought it was called a hookah bar. Yeah, a hookah. Hookah bar. Okay, Pinky. Pinky says, no, I'm not. I don't have a link for you. Okay, let me see. Because I always forget how to find it. I'll post it here in the chat. Jeremy was trying to tell me last time, and I always forget how to find it. I don't know if I can since I'm online and doing my live. Let me see here. And then swipe. He said swipe to the right, maybe? Friends. Share invitation link. Okay. Copied. Okay. So here's my friend link. Anybody that wants to connect with me on YouTube, feel free to click that. It'll probably take you out of the chat. So maybe right click it and open in a new window or just jump back in the chat. But that's my add me on here. So feel free to do that. And if you have any questions for me, you can chat with me in there. I love that feature. So go ahead and click that, Pinky, or anyone. Just know it will bump you out of the chat if you don't open in a new window. Fee said, in Australia, hookah is how a group of people smoke marijuana at the same time. Aha! Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, so I got Becky and I got Pinky on here. Cool. Laura said it looks like a bong and 3 or 4 people can smoke it at the same time. Okay, that makes sense. Hey, I like that name for marijuana better anyway. Hookah. Gigi says, okay, think the caterpillar in Alice in Wonderland. He's smoking from a hookah. Okay. I'm glad I didn't ask Lily. She'd probably be rolling her eyes. Everybody's saying hi to Becca. Tracy and Becky are saying hi. Oh, but it's not marijuana. It's like flavored tobacco. Okay, but it's the same kind of concept. Gotcha. I gotcha, Elizabeth. Yay. Now we're hooked up online. Pinky saying thanks. She got it. Cool. Oh, go back. I explained hookah. Okay, did I miss it? Oh, yeah, it looks like a bong. Okay, but it's for like the flavored tobacco. Okay. Well, I don't do tobacco with the flavored stuff, but it did look like it was interesting because I'm like, what is that contraption? What is this sorcery? Cal says, sorry, gotta go, folks. Hubby got home. Take care, everyone. Hugs and thanks for hosting Creative. Oh, you're welcome, Cal. Thanks for coming in. Becky says, Mayhem, you never what? Remember, I have a memory of a gnat. Yep, I saw it. No problem. I'm trying to figure out what Becky means. Oh, okay, Elizabeth. She says, I know people that don't smoke but do partake in using hookah. Okay, gotcha. Betty will come on today because I don't know. Like, if I download it, I don't know how to. Can you find your friends on there and play together? So, this would be a good question for you, Pinky. And then, I'm worried about my internet connection. Like, if, do you have to do something on it every single day? Because I try to be consistent as I possibly can, but life sometimes get in the way. So I'm afraid that I'll go back and my sim will be dead or something. Sim authorities being called because I'm not taking care of my sim. Oh, Becky wants to know if I've ever smoked marijuana. Let me just say I'm not going to answer that on the grounds that it may incriminate me. Taking out the timid pool there. Oh, Pinky says I do hookah quite often, but don't regularly smoke. Okay. Laura says it looks like a gigantic spider. It does. And if you guys haven't seen Rachel's video, check it out because it was so funny. She was trying to, I haven't watched all of it yet, but she was trying to find a hookah bar. She thought there was one in town and she couldn't find it. So then she was in her house and she figured out she had to buy one and then she needed chairs for it. And it was so interesting. I was like enthralled watching it. I think we had to go do something, so I had to stop it. But I want to watch the rest of it, and I think that was like the third in the series or something like that. So yeah, I definitely want to watch it. It looks fun. Elizabeth said sometimes it's like social drinking, maybe, but okay, but with the either vape or marijuana or whatever. Yeah, Elizabeth says yes. Laura is a big octopus. Oh, Pinky says, unfortunately, Sims isn't a multiplayer, so you play alone. You don't need internet to play, but you need it when you want to download other people's houses and Sims from the gallery. Oh, okay. It would be so much fun if you could, right? Go over each other's houses and stuff. Laura says, exactly. Elizabeth says, I was thinking a bubble bar was what they called those oxygen bars. Also, why are people paying for oxygen that's not medically necessary, right? Because well, I know that what are all the benefits of oxygen? Like, isn't there something to do with sports teams and doing like the oxygen stuff to help, I don't know, something with their muscles, that sort of thing. But yeah, that's kind of out there, isn't it? If you go to like an oxygen bar. But have you guys seen one of my friends, Carmela, she sometimes sends me a link to the salt caves. Have you guys ever done anything like that? I think that would be interesting. It would be cold. And I'm not a cold person, so I would not make somebody like Laura go to that. But there's ice caves and then there's salt caves. Have you guys ever done that? I guess the salt caves are supposed to be pretty beneficial. I don't know if it's more like oh, when you get a pedicure, manicure, if it's tied into all that, where it's kind of like a spa day salt thing, or I have no idea. I've not looked into it. Elizabeth said, crafting with chaos, it helps with headaches and migraines. Oh, the bubble bar does chaos. And Laura says, did you use your mug yet? No, I have not used my mug yet, Laura. It is washed and ready to go. My husband made my tea this morning in that cup, but it is washed and ready. They are all washed and ready. And I have to take some stuff out of my cupboard because they're going to go down on the what I call the top shelf of my cupboard, which is not the top shelf. It's a knockoff of Top Pocket Find from Oak Island. You know that show, Oak Island? So they're going with my favorite muggos are. Do you want me to show it, Laura, or do you want me to wait for the video? Diamond in the rough. The air in China is so bad. Some Australians sell Australian Outback air. Really? Oh my goodness. Good old boy says, still listening while cleaning house and doing the last of the laundry. Good old boy, you want to come to my house? Laundry a mile long. Oh, Elizabeth says no, not when it's a medical thing or sports related, when it's recreational. Gotcha. Tracy says, I've done a salt cave before several times, but didn't really feel any benefit from it. Okay, what's it like? Do you just go in and sit and smell the salt? Or, I mean, I know that sounds like a dumb question, but I have no idea. Oh, the Chaos's oxygen bar does. Okay, that makes sense. Laura says, OMG, I got a pic. They look pretty. Show it all, woman. Okay. All right. I did not get a text from Lily, so she may still be sleeping. I know it's noon, but she's on summer break and she's been so busy, or she's just in there on her phone relaxing. But I am going to show you what Laura sent. I'm still going to do a video though, Laura. Okay. She sent the sweetest thing. And Laura, I didn't send you a pic of the box, but this is the box it came in. Look at this box. Isn't it fabulous? It's got pink on it. It's got my favorite hummingbird. I love hummingbirds. Like the sides and everything. So I'm thinking I can turn this into, because look, when it opens up, and this artist got credit for it, and her name is Caroline Shores Wrights from 06. It's got her signature on it. And open the box up. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute. There's another card that was in here. Hold on a second. I gotta go get the mugs. Okay, so bubble wrap back in. I took the bubble wrap out. I didn't want you guys to hear that. But see how it's got the little dividers? I'm going to take this divider out. There. And I'll secure that divider in, but that can be storage for extra drills. I think Marissa had a video on how to do that. So I'm going to do that with the box. So that's the box. And then here's the mug. Look at this. There's a tea mug. Isn't it awesome? So she sent that. And there's 4 of them. Look at the handle. The handle's even got the design on it. And when you look at it, the picture continues from the handle to here. That is awesome. And then also, Becky had sent a surprise. Becky, I'll show that too, unless you want to wait for the video, because I was definitely going to do dedicated videos on it. But I've been using what you sent, Becky, and I absolutely love it. Love it. Isn't that a pretty box, Pinky? I love the box. Tracy says there's salt everywhere, the walls and the floor, and even the ceiling. You go in for relax, or they usually play relaxing music. Oh, but you didn't feel any benefit from it? It sounds like a cool experience, though. Laura says that would be cool to use. Fee says that is stunning. The mug is gorgeous, he said. I know, Becky, isn't it beautiful? I love the mugs. So we washed them up last night, and they're ready to go. I have to figure out how many ounces this holds, or I may make the tea in another mug and then just put it in here. I'm thinking it'll hold about 8. I usually, because I do a couple teas and I reuse them in my Yeti mug, I usually do like 10 ounces at a time. So I'll just figure out, all I have to do is figure out how much this holds. And it may hold 10 because it's pretty tall. But I love it. They are so beautiful. Thank you so much, Laura. Laura said, so glad you like them, sweetie. Yes, and then she also got Lily this bracelet. And Lily loved it. Lily was into essential oils. So she sent this bracelet that has like this design on the top of it. I think, is it the Tree of Life or is it just a filigree? And it is like a silver round discs that you put inside of the silver filigree like locket area, and those discs you can put essential oils in. And so she was thinking, as she's going off to college, she can put like lavender oil in there to help her relax, or if she's having anxiety, and you can change out the discs. So if you decide you don't like that scent anymore, you have 7 or 8 discs with different colors in them to change out with her outfits that she can put the oils in, and they're washable and reusable. So I thought that was awesome. Oh, it's the Tree of Life. Okay. Yeah, it was so cool, and she loved it. She loved it. I can't get her to go on a video though. She doesn't want to do that, so I'm cool with that. But yeah, she really liked it. Yes, definitely. We love it, Laura. You're such a sweetheart. Oh, Becky says I can show it. Okay, hold on. I gotta go get it because I usually take it to work. 1 second. Okay, so this is what Becky had sent. Sorry, it was in my computer bag because I use them at work. And I figured out how to use them. They're so awesome. So on one of my lives, I was talking to her about the headphones and so forth. And the earbuds, I have really small ears. And the earbuds, let's see. Hold on, I'm looking for my mouse. I think I dropped it. Yes, I did. I had a message on my computer. Hold on 1 second. There we go. So, whenever I get headphones, I have to use the smallest earbuds. And a lot of times you can't get those small earbuds. So I was just saying that, if anyone uses the medium to the large, like we can switch. I can send you my medium to large if you send me the small ones, because you can't go out and buy buds in my ears. And I can't use the kind that are all preformed because they're way too big. I have to use the kind with the pads on them. So she was saying that, I think it was Wendy from Gone Off My Meds got these in from a subscriber, or she got them, I can't remember. And these things are awesome. So she got me these little wireless earbuds because that's a problem too. Ears are so small, the wires hang from them and they get caught and they pop out easily. Well, these you just charge them up in this little case. It comes with this little cord, which I just set on my laptop, and they charge. And you don't have to charge them very long because the cool thing about them is when you put them in this case, they automatically shut off. And when you open them up, here's the earbuds that you take out, and then they will turn on, and when they're charged, and they'll start, see the blue light? I don't know if you can see the blue light flashing, but it's trying to find my phone right now, so it will automatically connect. And the awesome thing is when you put them back in and you see that it's red, so you know that it's on. But once you close this, after a little bit, you can see the red lights, but after a little bit, those will go off and they'll shut off, so it saves battery. Well, anyway, on here, they tell you underneath it's left or right. And they tell you if you press this button, if you get an incoming call, you can press that button and answer it. You can put it on hold. You can put it on like two-way calling. I've got it set up on like the videos and stuff. So while I'm watching at work, if someone comes in and has a question, if I double tap this, then it will pause that video. If I tap it once, it'll start it again. I mean, these things are awesome. So I know that's a lot of information all at once, but I'm so excited. Thank you so much, Becky. I feel so spoiled and loved from you guys, from Laura sending that bracelet to Lily and sending the mugs to me. And then this was from Becky. I mean, it's just awesome, you guys. Like, I can't thank you enough, really, seriously. So that was my big old spiel. Let me get caught up here. I know I've been blabbing. So I seriously can't thank you guys enough. I'm gonna do the video, and I have some the diamond painting pens from Becca that I'm gonna do, and I have some thank you cards to send out. I have some other cards to send out. Okay, Pinky says, dang it, I have to go now. Family calls. Thank you so much for hosting. It was really fun. Thanks for coming, Pinky. Oh, hi, Crafting with Mrs. Crochet and Coffee. How are you? Glad you could make it. Tracy said the salt cave is a cool experience. I just didn't get any benefit from it. Yeah, I think if I go, it'll be for the experience. Everybody saying hi, Mrs. Coffee. Thanks for jumping in. Hey, how's Pawpaw? How's Marshmallow Foot? I haven't seen anybody's video behind. Give us the D. Chaos says I use those, right? Those are so cool. Mrs. Coffee saying hi to everybody. Yes, Laura, she loves it. Like, it is, like, you can tell when she really likes something if it goes straight in her room. And it is in there. Like, she hasn't answered on text yet, so I don't want to bug her. But I'm definitely making the videos for you guys on that because that was so thoughtful. Chaos says, I have to go. Double birthday party today. Have to get ready. Bye, everyone. Bye, Chaos. Thanks for coming in. Good old boy saying hi. Okay, Becky. We'll see you in a bit. No problem. Mrs. Coffee saying, what's up, good old boy? Everybody saying hi and bye. Okay, Jeremy is back off the roof. Thank goodness. Did you get it fixed, Jeremy? Yep. Mrs. Coffee says, welcome back to the ground. Oh, it's funny. Laura says, awesome gift, Becky. Yeah, I am spoiled by you guys because that was totally took me by surprise. And seriously, I get tears when I think about it. I know people think, oh, and I'm not an emotional person by any means at all. I get mad before I get emotional, but that just really tugged at my heartstring, you guys. It really makes me feel good. I appreciate it. It's so thoughtful. Fee says, I have a pair similar to that, and they are great. I know. Oh, Laura says, love you, May. I'm so glad we became friends. I am too. I am very thankful for you guys. And I'm not one to reach out normally to people, but seriously, if you want to get in contact with me, if you want to exchange, email, phone numbers, just let me know. I'm not a good one about reaching out to people, but I reciprocate when they do so with me. I was telling Laura this earlier. Sometimes I feel like I'm bothering people. I came from a decade of parents because my parents were older. They were 40 when they had me. So, and they always went to people's homes, always. Like, you didn't call, you just showed up. That's the time that they grew up in. And when we got a little bit older, I always did that because that's what my parents did. And it wasn't as well received. So I had to learn in my 20s that, hey, you didn't do that. You called first, you don't bother people, blah, 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 because times changed, right? But I had older parents. So I was kind of in that mindset. And so I kind of backed way off from contacting people or, heading to their house or doing things like that because originally it wasn't well received. And so I need to get back into that. You know what I mean? Okay. Mrs. Coffee says, Papa's doing. That's terrible. So you guys can kind of get back to normal with him getting back to work, huh? How is it with both girls at home? You got a full house now, huh? Oh, good, Jeremy. Since I finally get to step in and say good morning. Well, thank you. And tell Ashley good morning. And your son, whoever else is there. Thanks for coming in. I can't believe this long. Yeah, Mrs. Coffee says yes, going from 2 kids to 3 has been interesting. Yes, I bet it has. It's a totally different dynamic. Okay, we're going over a little tag that's not diamond painting related, but just a tag in general. Let's see. Here's a new question. What is your favorite time of the day? You guys are gonna, but I used to be a night owl. I used to be a total night owl all the way through. So my favorite time used to be the evening. I could stay up 2, 3, 4 in the morning, still go to work at 7, 8. I'd be fine. No, I cannot do that anymore. I am a total morning person. We've had to get up super early for Lily because here in the country, she would get picked up first. So her bus would come at 6:30. In the school system she's at, school starts early, like 7:40, 45-ish, and then they get out early, so they have plenty of time for the activities. So throughout this whole school season, I've just learned to be a morning person, and now I love it. I love nothing more than getting my tea. Used to be coffee, um, taking it outside in the morning, watching the sun come up, or sitting out by the sliding glass door and watching it. I am a total morning person. That's the favorite time. My second favorite time is right at noon when the sun's above our house and I can see the sun shining in. If I'm at home, that's my second time is noon, morning, and then noon. So what's your favorite time of the day? Okay, let's see. Becky's back. Yay. Esky said she will. Thank you, darling. Dinner time, right, Laura? Well, that would make sense because you're such a good cook. Mrs. Coffee says, but I have to run for a bit to grab a few things. I will be back if you're still on. Hope you all have a great day. Okay. Thanks for stopping in, Mrs. Coffee. I appreciate it. Eskis is saying hi and bye from Tracy. Jeremy's saying night owl. Right, Jeremy. I knew that about you. Eskis is saying bye. Tracy says, I love afternoons. That's when I diamond paint. Right, Tracy? Good call. I get home from work because I work part-time. So I get home, if I don't have any errands, I get home usually at 1. Usually try to do a little bit of house cleaning, laundry, think about getting stuff out for dinner. My husband likes to cook too, so he cooks a lot. He's taken a lot of that off my plate since it's been so busy. But I like to diamond paint a little bit before they get home if I can. And then if I haven't been able to, then I try to diamond paint after they get home and after we've had dinner. But yeah, hopefully I can set it up outside if it ever quits raining. I could diamond paint out there. Esky says bedtime when it's finally quiet, right? Yeah, that's like a nice end to the day. Everything's quiet. You can kind of just zone out and relax. Jimmy saying, have a great day, Mrs. Coffee. Awesome. Yeah. I really, really like mornings now. I thought I would never say that because I was a total night owl. It took 50 years, but I'm finally converted over to the dark side of the mornings. Totally converted. Okay, let's see. Another question. What is your favorite ice cream flavor? My favorite ice cream flavor is mint chocolate chip, and I have a story about that one. When my brother and I were younger, so we were about 5 or 6 years old, um, we used to love mint chocolate chip ice cream. And of course, we'd eat the ice cream, but we would, this is kind of gross now, we would suck out the chocolate chips and save them for later so that after you had the ice cream, you had all these chocolate chips that you could eat. And one time, I think it was my other brother came across my bowl. I wasn't quite done yet, and he like took some chocolate chips and ate them. And I was like, "Ew, that's gross." He goes, "What?" I said, "I just sucked those chocolate chips out of the ice cream," and he about gagged. He didn't know. He thought they were just because I just started. Apparently, he thought they were just laying there, like from the ice cream. That was the last time he ever ate anything off of my plate. So that was one time I was happy about him doing it because he used to do that all the time. He used to steal my food. So, what is your favorite ice cream? Okay, let's see. Strawberry is good. Oh, Esky sweet cream ice cream. I don't think I've had that. I don't think I've had that. Now, my husband, he makes ice cream. And so when Mia and the kids were here, that was one of the things, I guess her teacher in Florida, so she's going into the first grade. Um, they had like a bucket list thing to do for the summer, and one of them was to make ice cream. So my husband had all the stuff here to make ice cream. And so that's what Papa and Mia got to do was make ice cream together. And he makes some really good. He likes strawberry ice cream too, but we didn't have any strawberries to cut up for the ice cream, so they just made vanilla, and it was really good. So she got to put all the ingredients in and do the rock salt. It was so cute. Yeah, Tracy, he learned his lesson. It was so funny. I'll never forget that. Oh, macadamia and caramel ice cream fee. I am allergic to macadamia nuts, but I bet that's good. I have, I don't remember ever having a macadamia nut, but I know that I'm highly allergic to them. Love Reese peanut butter cups. That's my favorite, like chocolate. I know we discussed like our favorite candy, but Reese's peanut butter cups is definitely my favorite, like chocolate type candy. You know what I mean? Because when I think of candy, I think of hard candy. That was a question on the radio the other day. They said, is candy chocolate and the other types of candy? Like, I think of candy as Skittles, um, hardtack candy, licorice, that sort of thing. But then anything with chocolate, I just call it chocolate, like chocolate bars, Reese cups, that sort of thing. Let's see. Honeydew says, I'm at work listening and working. We'll try and jump in the chat from time to time. No problem, Honeydew. I usually don't do a tag, but I thought it would be fun today. Esky says it's plain ice cream, not even any vanilla. It's amazing. Oh, I'm going to have to see if I can locate some of that. It sounds wonderful. Becky says caramel ice cream. Oh, Laura, praline. Not sure the spelling. I think you spelled it right. Praline ice cream. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. And they have so many different flavors of ice cream now. Like the salty, what's the salty something? That's kind of popular right now. Salty caramel. And you can even get that in like coffees and stuff. Yum. I think I saw it on the Keurig site. They had like a salty caramel one time. Yum, yum, yum. Let's see. We kind of talked about this one earlier. What is your favorite sport? Mine is volleyball. I love volleyball. That is my absolute favorite. So we talked about that a little bit. Jeremy says, I like doing tags. I need more for a kit up video. I can send you this list, Jeremy, that I found. I just put it in like a text file. So send me your email. I think you and I are hooked up on chat or Instagram. Send me your email and I'll send you this big list. I just found it this morning. It's got like 300 or so tags, questions on it. Essie says hockey. That's your favorite. Becky says football. Laura says air hockey. Oh, air hockey's fun. Remember those old air hockey machines when we were younger, Laura? I think Kevin has one down in the basement. I know, honeydew. I'm thinking to myself, do I have ice cream? And I also like, okay, how about derivatives of ice cream? Like in the town that I grew up in Marion, we had the Klondike bars. That was developed in a restaurant there in Marion, and then they sold the rights to it. So if you look on the Klondike bars, darn it, now I can't think of the name of it. It wasn't Hershey's. What was it? It was a restaurant in town, and it used to be for the longest time on the Klondike bar, they would put Isley's. Yes, it was called Isley's. So they used to be Isley Klondike bars because they are the ones that developed it, and then they sold the rights to it. So I love Klondike bars, and there was a big thing because my dad, he loved Klondike bars. He, in Florida, used to stand out and wait for the mailman, and as soon as he saw the mailman coming down the road, he would, I got your email, thank you, Jeremy. As soon as he saw the mailman coming down the road, he would get into the freezer, get out the Klondike bar, and he'd be waiting there, and he'd exchange his mail for the Klondike bar because he thought maybe the mailman in Florida was a little hot and needed something to cool off. I thought that was so cute. Esky says, Jeremy, there are a ton of tags for cross stitchers, and you can adapt them for diamond painting, right? Yes, I'm not doing the diamond painting tag on the live because Marissa had challenged us to do in a video. So I'm going to do that one in a video. So when we came up with that one on my live, last month or two, we said we were going to do a video. So I am starting to get back in the swing of videos. So I will do that one, and I think that one would be really fun because I like listening to those as I do projects too. Laura says, oh, yes. And Jeremy says, I love softball. I know, Laura. Now you want a Dove bar? Those are similar too, right? Those are good. Let's see. And I don't know if you guys can actually see the colors that I'm putting down. But this little section right here, you probably can't because I have the light on. Let's see. It's just not close enough, is it? I'll try and get a better setup so you can actually see what I'm putting down. But I only have a little section right here of white to do. And then the rest of this is confetti. But it's much different than all of this white that I had done before on our lives. Jeremy said, I did that tag that Marissa did. You did, Jeremy? I'm going to have to watch it. I think I saw Marissa do it, and I saw Foreign Service Crafter maybe do it. But I haven't watched all of that video. So my strategy is I don't comment on a video until I watch the whole thing because then that's how I know that I've watched it all. And I really like how YouTube has been putting the red bar underneath the video so you can see how much of the video you've watched because inevitably I usually get a client call or something going on and I get interrupted for one reason or the other. And then if it wasn't for that little red line on the bottom of the video, I wouldn't know if I watched it or not because my memory's that bad. SK says, I'm not into doing tags personally, but they are interesting to listen to, right? Yeah, I think they're totally interesting. You really get to know somebody by some of the answers. And I think it was Laura said that she really enjoys the stories that come from them to get to know people. Esky said, I could not get time to DP yesterday, but today, as long as nothing gets crazy, I can. Yay! Yay! I know. I haven't been able to watch any lives this week, Eskies, because we had 2 eye appointments, which was only supposed to be 1, but turned out to be 2, one for my daughter. And then yesterday, I totally forgot, we had orientation at college. So I wasn't home for most of the day yesterday. I was thinking orientation was next week. I'm sorry if you guys have heard this before, but just for Eskies and anyone new coming in. So I am behind this week. Next week looks really good. I'm gonna try to not add any more appointments to it. So yeah, I had to tell my boss, I'm like, I'm really sorry. I know I've taken off, but tomorrow's orientation, I won't be here. So I kind of had to corner him, and he said that was okay. And I thought, well, it's a good thing because I won't be here. But thank you anyway. Diamond in the Rough says, once the videos that I have watched, I hide them from my subscription page. That way, can see easily what I have left to watch. Oh, that's a good idea. I love peanut butter and chocolate ice cream. Now, do you guys like along those lines? Do you like Rocky Road and things like that? Because Rocky Road has peanut butter and chocolate, or do you just like the very, very plain, nothing crunchy in it? So I like things with crunchy surprises. So at Dairy Queen, I love the cotton candy, not smoothie. What do they call them? Flurry. I love the cotton candy flurry because it's little bitness in it. That's like the cotton candy sparkles or whatever. I love that. I love anything crunchy in my ice cream, but I know some people like it smooth, just smooth and nothing else. Now I totally have to go to Dairy Queen, but that's not really in my diet, right? So let's see. If it's Friday, that means there's no calories in it. I'm assuming I'm going with that plan, whether anybody else wants to or not. Anything to make myself feel better about my choices here. Laura says, I love my nuts. I'm glad some of the girls are not in here. Laura, you kill me. Killing me, Smalls. Killing me. Oh, you guys make me laugh. You guys are awesome. And tonight, after Kevin gets home from work, we have the grands coming over. Grammy, when I say the grands, it's not my grands, it's Lily's grandparents, so it's my in-laws. I think Grammy needs me to hem up a couple of Poppy's pants. So, which reminds me, I need to go downstairs to see if I have gray and burgundy thread, because she said those were the colors. So I need to do that probably within the next half hour or so. But yeah, they're going to come over, and she wants me to hem his pants for them, and then they can see our patio furniture. They hadn't seen it all set up yet. So that would be cool to see them. Let's see. Becky says, tweet, tweet. You hear the birds, Becky? Laura said, now, Mayhem, I am being good, you dirty bird. I'll write that down in the record books. Laura's being good. Huskies. Say you're funny. Hey, Honeydew says, did you say you're killing me, Smalls? Yes, I love that saying. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Jeremy said, yepers. I know I get onto a saying and I say that for a while and then I get onto another one. But we have one. Have you seen? I think I've talked about this commercial before. It's the, I think it's a Progressive commercial, is it? Or is it? No, it's a Gecko commercial. Geico with the gecko, not to be confused. And it's talking about pie. And she's like, pie, Kevin. So when we were, I think I embarrassed Lily. One of our breakout sessions yesterday, orientation, you went out into this main room and they had a bunch of booths set up. So there was like a band booth and there was like a scheduling booth, all the kind of organizations for the Greek organizations and so forth. And there was in the center, there was a bunch of pie laid out, already cut up on plates. And so we walked and we saw that there was pie, and Kevin and I looked at each other and said, pie coming, like that. And I guess we said it kind of loud because there was like 10 or 15 people cracked up laughing. And I happened to look over at Lily and she's just kind of mortified. So that's kind of our new saying. Whenever something exciting happens, we're like, pie coming. I love that lady in that commercial. She kills me. And the little gecko is like, what can I do to get a 24/7 access to that lemon meringue pie? So funny. Becky says, no, I'm not a dirty bird. Tweet, tweet. Oh, okay. You're a clean bird. Honeydew says, my daughter says that we love that movie. Oh, I know. That movie is funny. uh, so my husband, do you remember when, who was it? Who was the hotel tycoon that has the daughter and she had a reality show? She's blonde, tall blonde and ditzy. Name, I could see her face. But anyway, she would say that that's hot. Well, when that was going on, my husband, now he's like a manly man. He's a hunter. He's like, manly man. And Paris Hilton, that's what it is. Paris Hilton, she would say, that he got to copying that. And he did such a good impression. And so for the longest time, if anybody would say something or, he would be a dirty bird or whatever, and he'd go, that's hot. But he was feminine. It cracks me up every single time. I'm like, you can only say that in front of a certain people because it was so funny. He had that impression nailed down pat, and coming from him, it was just so out of character and so not like him that he would just, I would die laughing. It was just so funny. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's 1 o'clock already, you guys. I can't believe my internet has held out. I'll probably give it about 5 or 10 more minutes if you don't mind. And then I'll probably close this because that'll give me enough time to get stuff ready for the my in-laws coming. Becky says, Mayhem, you're killing me. I said I am a dirty bird, so tweet, tweet. Oh, I read that wrong again. You wear your colors well, huh? You're shouting it from the high mountaintops there. Tweet, tweet, tweet. I'm sorry. Sometimes it takes me a while. You gotta knock me over the head. Oh, you're funny. So I'm killing you now, huh? I'll just blame it on me being hungry, right? When you're hungry, your brain doesn't work because you need fuel for your brain to work. That's my excuse anyway. Becky says, laugh out loud. Yep. Yeah. So can you see me on a little bit tipsy over like the what did they call that? See, now I can't even remember the drink where I was eating all the fruit. I still want to call it Long Island iced tea, but it's not. It's like a barrel dump or a barrel drink or something. So could you see me on that? It's even worse, I tell ya. I just sit there and laugh at myself. I don't need to carry a conversation on with anybody else. I just carry it on with myself. Crack myself up. I do that normally. Could you imagine if I was tipsy? Barrel juice, yes, barrel juice. Gotta remember that. I'm gonna have to ask Carmela. She's my best friend from high school, what we called it back then. Because we didn't call it barrel juice, but I love that name. That's so fitting. Jeremy says, I need food first thing in the morning. I normally am not a breakfast eater, not at all. I started to have a shake and I felt a lot better. Once I started having a shake in the morning or at least something, I didn't feel like I would get that 3 o'clock slump. But I have not had anything. So my little belly's growling. It's telling me the what for. Let me tell you. Ugh. only got a little bit done, you guys, and I really like the tag. I think that was fun. And if you didn't get to catch all of it and you're watching this later, go ahead and leave your comments to your answers in the comment section because I would love to hear them. Even if it's a few weeks or a few months later and you're catching us live and you're working on your WIP and chat, feel free to answer all these questions later because I think they're so interesting. And all the little stories too. I know sometimes it's hard to type in the comments, but if you have any funny story that you thought of from the tag, leave them down below as well because I do read all the comments and I try to comment back to all of them. I'm not a large channel by any way, so or by any means, so I can respond, and I love to read the comments. And Becky says, are you doing the shakes from Walmart? Yes. Yeah, I just have, if I'm busy and we're at work and I can't have time to, because I work through my lunch. I just get a half an hour and I usually work through my lunch. So I'll have one there if I don't have time to heat up whatever I brought. Or in the morning I'll have one. So it's not like an everyday thing, but they fill me up. They keep me full. So that's good. I would like to find a low carb alternative because there is quite a few carbs in that. I'm not going no carb by any means, but I know carbs are a huge thing for me. If the more carbs I eat, the larger my butt gets. I mean, there's no putting that nicely. It's just the fact. Yeah, it goes right to my hiney. But I still like them. Lily likes them too. She does the same thing as I do. Is if she's running late and she just needs to grab something, she'll have that, or she'll have a bar. We have like breakfast bars in there. I think it's Nature Made breakfast bars. I think she has a different variety. Right now, she really likes the coconut one, and so she'll grab one of those, and that seems to work. That does the trick. But it is about 8 after 1, guys. And I think I may go ahead and close the chat for today because I'm not sure if anyone else is coming on later. But I am surprised the internet held up. We only have stay on and chat or listen. I enjoyed your time that you came in today and doing the tag with me. That was a lot of fun. And I love hanging out with you guys. I got some work done, so that's good. But a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Fee says it's 8 after 1 in the morning here. I am off to bed. All right, Fee. You have a wonderful night and sweet dreams. Becky says, thank you for hosting. It was lots of fun. I'll have to rewatch later because I missed a bunch. No problem, Becky. Jeremy says, thank you for hosting. Hope you have a great day. Laura says, thank you for hosting and talk to you soon. Enjoy family time. I will, Laura. Thank you so much. Fee says, thanks for hosting. Really enjoyed the tag questions. I did too. Honeydew says, thanks for hosting. I hope someone goes live. I like the tag idea. When I decide on a live, I'll probably do one. Awesome. And I will check you out, Honeydew. Thanks a lot for coming in. Bye, guys. I appreciate it. Love you all. Bye. You can see me. Oh, you can't see me. I was waving, but nobody could see me. I gotta find my mouse. And hit that like button on your way out if you can. I would really, really appreciate it. Bye. Oh, Jeremy says I sent you an email. Okay, Jeremy. Bye, guys.